What's good, everybody?
Yo, what up?
What up?
What's good, Nest Nation? Shout out Nest Nation in the building. Welcome to the kingdom. I'm gonna do my shout outs before we get started here. Shout out Cake Spool, hey, what's up? Jay a Bucket, what's good? CWE, yo, the Real Royal, what's up? Rio, hey, what's up? Lit Super, what's up? Nazareth Rodriguez, hey. Aaron Brahane, hey, what's up? Who else is in here? Andre, 1234. Chat is in. Okay, Next Nation in here. Billy Madden, what's up? Karen Bath, what's up? Karen Bath, Anthony Davis, yo. Yes, happy birthday, King James. We're here on James's birthday. We're here on Harden's birthday. Happy birthday, Harden. Jimmy Toussaint, hey, what's up? Just Nisha, what's good? Who else is in here? Yes, happy birthday, Harden. We are back with Harden's birthday. It's fitting. It's fitting to be back on Harden's birthday. It is. Well, let's first get into the topic I wanted to get into. What's good, Born Rich? Barry Garrix, what's up? The topic of tonight is we've seen the Deandre Jordan news going crazy on Twitter, going crazy on all over social media. We've been seeing DeAndre Jordan, stuff like that. Well, if you're a Nets news person, you've been seeing it. And it all started with this article. I'm going to read this article real quick by Alex Schiffer of The Athletic. And it started with him reporting this. I'm going to read it. It says here, from what I've been hearing, I would be surprised if Jordan is a Net by the time the team heads to San Diego for training camp. He's already been shopped throughout the draft and offseason. You can start to read and the writing on the wall. Now, assuming he's gone, I'm curious about the exit route. Is it a trade when there has already been a lack of market for him and the Nets lack draft capital and young talent to part with for significant return? Buyout, waived. Regardless, I do not expect him back. So that kind of set the tone for the rest of Nets Twitter. And then all I'm seeing on Twitter is DeAndre Jordan. And then I think Chubb sent an article, NBC Sports reported, I don't know if it was you or somebody else.
Yeah, I sent what you read out on the Discord. So basically, I sent the same thing.
There was an NBC Sports article. I think Ramona Shelburne said something about the Jordan might get bought out. Mm-hmm. And then she said Rondo and Jordan are buyout candidates. Rondo and Jordan. Then it says Jordan removing his $9 million salary would save the Nets $59 million in salary and luxury tax. Jordan is owed $9 million the following season. So, like I said, it's just we've heard this news like literally all summer, and it's like back and forth. It's like DJ's getting traded. Nope, he's protected. DJ's getting moved. Nope, he's protected. Like it's like back and forth. We just see DeAndre Jordan name keep popping up. And so I feel like Alex Schiffer, I don't know if he would put his name out there if he wasn't like, because he kind of made a prediction of saying, listen, if by training camp, I think these are going to be gone. And I feel like it's hard to believe that, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to believe.
He is a very reputable source. He wouldn't go out and lie like that. So
yeah, I don't feel like you would put your name on the line and say, DJ's going to be gone by training camp. And, it's a tough thing, you know what I'm saying? Because if Sean Marks wanted to get rid of DJ, I feel like he would have done it during the draft. He would have done it. That's the perfect time. Just salary dump him for the draft. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to trade nothing, get picks, salary dump him to OKC. But it's like he's kind of putting it out there that we might get something in return. Maybe the Nets looking for something in return or a buyout. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, in a case, more likely it's going either buyout or waive. Because if we would have got something to return, we would have traded him a long time ago. And so that means DJ has literally next to no value in this market. So it's either a waive or a buyout. And
I think it's buyout. I'm thinking buyout. Because a couple of us were talking in Discord, like DJ, Chasm, and Daniel. We were talking, and it just more and more it seems like it is leaning towards that buyout, and less and I know earlier you had posted something on Instagram, Twitter about like Derek Favors for him, and then it's like my thought was like, wow, I'd never thought I would say I don't want something for DJ. Like I just feel like if you're gonna swap players with DJ, I think you're probably I don't know. I can't find another team that would say, I think
I put that
really
Derek Favors. That Derek Favors, I tweeted out Derek Favors, and everybody was like, it got that Twitter all jumbled up. Everybody was hitting my line like Derek Favors. But because I put Derek Favors because the rumor was OKC. That's what the report said was OKC was interested in DeAndre. So I was like, let me go through the OKC's roster, and I'm like, oh, Derek Favors has the exact same salary as DeAndre Jordan. You know, and then that's when I put it out there.
Although,
and
I do think Derek Favors would give you a little bit more. I mean, we drafted him, so I mean,
exactly.
I'm just saying.
It's funny how we drafted them. It's funny how we draft people and then they come back.
Yeah, they slowly crawl back. Like
exactly. It's like what is? They always come back into the.
For a minute there, he wasn't bad, right? Like he wasn't bad, but I definitely think there's been a decline in.
I looked at his defensive rating, and his defensive rating was a lot better than DJ's. Points, DJ had more points, and DJ had him. I think DJ averaged like 2 more points and 2 more rebounds than him. Like Derek Favors averaged like 5 points, 5 rebounds, and his defensive rating was better than DJ's. So I'm not saying he's better or this and that, but I'm just saying the defense. I think his defensive ability is better than DeAndre. But and then I read something else in this article about because you guys were talking about buyout. It said like the last part, Ramona Shelburne was like, but would he accept a buyout? Remember, Jordan joined Brooklyn to play with KD and DeAndre. I mean, Jordan joined Brooklyn to play with KD and Kyrie. Perhaps the Nets will salary dump Jordan in a trade at that point. It'd be easy to see him accepting a buyout from another team he has no connection to. So I'm like, Like, would he join? Would he like deny the buyout and trying to like first? Like, it would make sense to get bought out by a team that he don't really like care. Like I said, if OKC gets him, like let's say we salary dump him, it would make sense for him to get bought out by OKC. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the end of the day, dude, is like anybody really gonna offer anything substantial, and I just don't see them offering something that we're going to want back. I don't know. I just can't think of a team goes, hey, gee, if we really had DeAndre Jordan, he would do wonders for our team. I think it's too late in the season. Everybody's almost pretty much set, tweaking things here and there. I just can't see anybody come out and say, hey, this is what we want. And I can't see any other way. Like, where's he going to get $10 million a year again in the rest of his career? He's not. So I definitely see him heading towards the buyout market, and hopefully he takes a little less. But I mean, he also strikes me as a guy that would just be comfortable sitting on the bench. And like he really would. Like, hey, I'll cook.
His whole energy screamed that all last season.
Yo, chill, bro. My son was working. Did you see my son working out he was doing the defensive drills? Like he was trying to get back to his
he realized he actually has to play now. Like he realized he actually has to play now because he's getting out of here.
he was doing the number one. He was trying to get to his number one center spot, yo. Hold on, let me read some comments. Shout out Aaron Berhade. He said he'll deny the buyout because he won't see that money again. Shout out Al Mac. DJ is a vegan. Vegans are weak.
I'm sorry.
Yo, these comments are going DeAndre crazy. The comments are going DeAndre crazy right now.
Man.
Somebody said, DJ, please go back to the Clippers. Warren Entertainment. Shout out Warren Entertainment. DJ should leave. Thank you, Saint. The big three barely played together. DJ barely had any time to play with them. That's the thing. It's like, why do we keep hearing these DJ rumors over and over again? And then it's like, if he's protected by, let's say, KD, Kyrie, why do we keep hearing them over and over again? You know, it's like, if he's protected, he's protected. You know, it was like the reports just keep coming out. You know, it just keep coming out.
But what do you think of this comment, though, real quick? Lachi Bat said DJ is on a bad contract, but as a backup big center, which we don't have, he is fine, good for 29. I mean,
as a backup big center,
like as the third, like honestly, at this stage, I would rather give Sharp a shot over him. I'm at that point with him where it's like I don't, because we also had another argument about DJ. Like, is he washed? Or is it just motivation? And it was a very
that's a good because I was talking to somebody about that. I was talking to somebody about that, and to me, it was just what DJ's problem was. It was just about effort. You know, it wasn't really like it's about giving effort on defense and being focused. That was his only problem. You know, other than that, he was catching lobs. You can do that, and then getting rebounds. How hard is that? You know,
well, exactly. And that was my argument. Argument was you're telling me that this guy can get into a game. Harden can become running down the middle of the court, just toss that ball up,
baby feeding them lobs,
exactly. And DeAndre can still go up, still has enough hops to go up and grab that one-handed, sometimes two, and dunk that, and then bring his legs up and be like, woohoo! But then, like on defense, like he sees the ball go up, and then he just stands there, and it's like
it's kind of like Ben Simmons. It's just motivation to some of these players. Like it's like they just don't get it until it's like really at the end of the road for them. They just won't get it.
It's like now that DJ knows like his name is on the line and he might get traded, it's like, will that give him the effort now? Will that give him the motivation to actually play hard? Because I'm like,
that video.
Yeah, I'm like, what more motivation do you need? Like, we're on a championship team. I know it's a regular season, and of course, you're not going to play hard every single game. It's tough to do that. But it's just that you should start out at least giving a little, show us you're trying, you know, just show us you're trying. That's all this nation wants. Show us you're trying. Because we've seen flashes of DJ play like really, really well. Like there's some games that he's played game. Yeah. There's another game against the Clippers.
He made a whole game winning shot off of look on some
Clippers, the Pacers. I think the Philly game he guarded Embiid pretty well. Like there was a couple of games like I'm like, yo, just gotta get effort,
40, but okay.
Yeah,
he still shot 48, but okay.
He did. But he did play well. He gave effort. That's what I'm talking about. Is give effort. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think, me personally, I think it is a lot motivation more than just being washed, because I do believe he still has something to give. I just think his head is somewhere else. Every time I turn my TV, it turns on to. I'm trying to remember what that show is. It's like some NBA player created something studio or NBA where it's like basically. Bunch of NBA stars are on it all the time, but every time I turn it on, DJ's cooking on my show. So you see this
on the vegan lifestyle.
I'm seeing his show, and it's like, I mean, maybe he's just at a different point in his life. I don't know. Maybe he got with the Jared Allen, it started with that. I mean, because you got to think about it. He came here with the intention, and we all thought that he was the starting guy. And then he had to contend with Jared Allen. And then it became very obvious that Jared Allen was a much better fit at starting. And that happened. And then maybe that's where, for DJ, the motivation like changed. It's like, oh, okay, well, you're not really, I'm getting paid nice, but you're not really going to pay me. So I'm just going to kind of do my thing. And then he got his run again after, and it was hit or miss. And then it's like Claxton emerges a little bit. And then Blake gets here, and
it's like with DJ, right? Yeah. It's like I know if I put Claxton or Day'Ron in the game, they're going to give me 110%. Yeah, it could be
it may not give you exactly what you want. The outcome may not be what you want, but they're hustling.
I know, like it could be a back-to-back. It could be a game that nobody really cares about. I know Day'Ron, I know Nick, I know Claxton and Day'Ron are going to give effort. They're going to play defense. They're going to get rebounds. I know they're going to do their best. But with DJ, it's like I don't know if he's going to do that. I don't know if he's going to give that effort every game, especially in the playoffs. We didn't see that because Nash was like, well, I'm done with you. But like I said, you got to do it in the season so Nash can be like, okay, he's going to do it in the playoffs. Maybe that's what will give Nash more confidence to play if DJ stays, of course, if he stays.
I mean, so I don't know if it, like, to move on to another part of like, if the rumors are true and he's going to be not there, and whether they buy him out or trade him or waive him, whatever way he leaves the team, what does that mean for the rest of the center position? That the questions that pop up for me are: is somebody else inbound? Is LaMarcus Aldridge on his way in? Are we sliding Claxton to the starting position? I mean, or is everybody still believe it's going to be Harris Blake? I mean, does that move Sharp up even more? Obviously, does that mean we're probably going to see more Sharp? Or does he just ride the bench and come in during garbage time, which I don't think he'd probably want to do. But
no. That's a good question. Let us know in the chat, man. What do you guys think is DJ's fate? If he does get moved, what will happen to us if he does get moved? That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's a tough thing, And I think I knew we were going all in with Claxton. I had a feeling we were going all in with Claxton just from like I don't know. I just had a feeling like this is his time to, go all like become that center, for a full season. Because like I said, he has everything. He has all the tools. It's just that he's got to, fundamentally get right, And I feel like Harden, you see him working with Harden, the vets are going to get Claxton ready. They're going to get Claxton ready. And like I said, if DJ's not going to give effort, you got to go, bro. You got to go.
There should be no reason Blake that's never played center looked way better as a center than you.
Blake cannot play center the whole season. He can't play.
He can't.
He can't play center the whole season, bro.
But the fact that he looks better than DJ is a problem.
Yeah, I think Blake has more of a chance that he actually could play the 4 for the whole season and last. But doing the 5, no, he'll get beat up. And I mean,
that Blake at the 5 thing is only a playoff. It can't be a season thing, bro. It can't be. It's a playoff thing. I understand a playoff lineup. Blake at the 5, you want to go small, but Blake at the 5 for the whole year? Oh hell no! I don't think Steve Nash going to do that.
That should only be in like closing quarters or like in playoffs.
Blake don't even play back-to-backs. He don't even play back-to-backs. You remember his knee? He has those knee problems.
A whole role player is getting special treatment. And you want him to play the 5 banging up at your
wall. He don't even play back-to-back. Blake don't even play back-to-back, bro.
Magic Loy's chatted that DJ will redeem himself. Please elaborate. Trust me. I'm a guy that always comes down to, like, if you can redeem, I'm always good about a comeback story, somebody who's an underdog. I'm all about those stories. Yeah. But I got to know how he's going to do it. Like, you have to, you literally have, if he probably was active on defense and grabbed us 7 to 10 rebounds, I don't think anybody would really complain, but.
Yeah. Somebody said I would take Mo Bamba. Let me read some comments here. The comments is going DJ crazy. Sign Marc Gasol. No, he's on the Marc Gasol on the Lakers, bro. Steven Adams. These guys are all under contract.
Yeah.
Y'all naming guys. I see in the comments, y'all naming all people that are under contract. There's not really not many free agent centers out there, honestly, if you really think about it.
And if you think about it, DJ has the easiest job on the team in terms of being a player. Because all you gotta do, you have Harden giving you looks. KD is going to give you looks guaranteed. Kyrie is going to give you looks guaranteed. All you have to do is lock down the paint and get rebounds.
Like I said, it's not wrong.
You have been great at your whole career statistically, and it's like
he's been great at that the whole year.
We see him get butterfingers for hands all season,
bruh.
It's like, bruh, how?
Somebody said sign Millsap. Ooh, I heard Millsap wants more than a vet man, and I saw that in the article. And I'm like,
I saw that.
Right. I'm okay without. I mean, if we got Millsap, cool, whatever. But I don't think if
we lose, like I said, if DJ gets bought out, because I think he's not going to get waived, he's going to get bought out or a trade salary dump somewhere. I think that they're going to sign they're going to sign a veteran center, like Paul. If Paul Millsap's still out there, I see somebody said DeMarcus. If DeMarcus is still at Biyombo, Biyombo's another guy. They're either going to do that or they're just going to go all in with our young centers. Just go on. Just let it rock with our young centers for a while and see what happens.
I think this is a good segue into the next topic where, so say DJ leaves, right? The next topic, we're going to talk about two-way deals, Isaiah Cordner, DDJ possibly. So say DJ leaves, right? That opens a spot in the roster. Yeah. I think another question mark people have been asking about is Alizé as well. Some people seem to think that Alizé may also be on the outs as well. We don't know. I've heard obviously hearing more of the Deandre Jordan, but some people keep floating Alizé. Some feel like he's what we need and keep him. Some people are not happy. Like certain conversations, people expressed that they didn't really see much of a difference in Alizé in the summer league or whatever. So DJ leaves, that opens a spot. Does it get filled by the two-way? Is there somebody else? Are we throwing Isaiah Cordner in there? Are we signing DDJ? Is he going to be on the roster or is he going to G League? Like, I think we could segue to that next part. Like, what possibilities does it open?
Yeah, that's a good point. And then if that roster spot does open up, I think we should definitely sign we should have that two-way, maybe give it to DDJ and then maybe. Or we could give it because there's another guy out there that people keep asking about is the remember Hartenstein, the 7-foot center that everybody was the one that we worked out in Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, what was his first name?
Isaiah. Bring him up on the screen. Isaiah Hartenstein, I think. He's on my Instagram. If you need it, you can go on my Instagram.
No, I'm gonna do that.
Or you can go, yeah. He's like a G League center. He actually, I'm sorry, he played for the Cavs last year, and now he's a free agent.
Yeah,
and,
he played for the Nuggets, then got traded to the Cavs. But he's pretty good. He's high energy. 8 and 6. Was it 8 and 6? I think he averaged 8.6 rebounds, something like that.
His game, if I remember watching the videos, it did look like he could fit in very well with the offensive flow. I didn't see an issue there.
He's a sneaky athletic too.
The defense was the defense. This is Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah, there is. So like Nets fans was like, okay, so do we give him the second two-way? Because we know our first two-way is Kessler. Do we give Isaiah the second two-way? But if DJ leaves, that changes things because a roster spot opens up. So it's like, do you sign a veteran, maybe a veteran forward? You sign Powell Millsap, you give this guy a two-way. Or you could waive. Well, actually, you could waive Alizé.
I think you're mixing up the two Isaiahs here.
Here. So this is Isaiah Hartenstein, the center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the center.
The center.
This was one possibility. This other guy here that I'm about to put up he's the other guy that people have
the two-way.
The two-way. Yeah, Isaiah Cordonier, the two-way. The guard. The
guard. This is the guy that's about to be in.
There's two Isaiahs, y'all. These Isaiah Hartenstein, the center. This is Isaiah Cordonier. I'm sorry, Isaiah Cordonier, the guard. He's flying in Sunday to work out with the Nets. He's flying in to work out, and so we don't know if the Nets are going to invite him to training camp, or if the Nets are going to be like, go back to Europe. Go back to Europe. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And there's mixed there's mixed reviews on him because there was a stretch where people were watching him like they weren't impressed, but he was having knee injuries. He had knee issues, and then he had surgery. And then some of the most recent highlight stuff, like it looked, I mean, yes, it is EuroLeague or whatever, but it still looked like the dude knew how to play. You know what I mean? It looked a little positive. It looked like he had some ability to score. Now, I guess that's the question is like, obviously I still think our number one, say you get rid of DeAndre, maybe you get rid of Alizé. I'm just throwing that out there randomly. Yeah. Like, I still think our need is at that big position, whether it's another decent 4 or a decent 5, like you've got to go there. But if I've also heard some people say they're not fully comfortable with our scoring off the bench just outside of Patty Mills. And we'll just say for the sake of argument, maybe Harris is coming off the bench because you still don't know. Yes, Cam Thomas can score, but we realistically don't know how much play he's going to get. So that's why I was saying that Harden scorer off the bench.
The second unit. That's why I said Harden's going to be the second unit with Patty Mills. Because a lot of people was like, "Oh, Harden's not going to be in the second." He has to. Because Patty Mills can score, but I don't think Patty Mills can really control a whole offense, a whole second unit like that. I feel like Patty's more. He can if he's forced to, but I feel like he's more of a off the ball kind of shooter, kind of scorer. Score if I need to. I don't think he's like Harden, like he's going to control the whole offense. I don't think Patty Mills is like that.
I think he's going to be getting a lot of wide open kicks.
Oh yeah, exactly. It'd be better if Harden's winning because, like I said, he's going to be wide open.
Yeah,
Harden's going to find him in that corner. You know what Harden does? Dribble, drive. He's going to see Patty Mills.
Yeah,
he's behind the back to Patty Mills in the corner, and boom, 3. Like it's going to be like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be light. So,
and I heard earlier I was reading a quote like from Billy Reinhart on Twitter, and it made sense. It just said, Patty Mills provides insurance behind James Harden and Kyrie Irving, but also protection against another poor playoff performance from Joe Harris.
Yeah,
Mills can easily be supplemented for Harris as the off-the-ball sniper in between Harding, Irving, and Durant on perimeter. Great fit. So, and that is another. I mean, I think a lot of people like me. I think Patty Mills is a great pickup.
Oh yeah, great pickup.
And I think he's going to wind up fitting more than we realize.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to be right at home. It's like seeing him play on Australia. He's going to fit right. Oh
yeah,
home.
yeah, right. Yeah. And somebody said, "Don't underestimate Patty." I don't know. I'm not underestimating Patty. I know he can do that if you really need to. But like I said, for a whole season, I feel like he will just be more effective if Harden's with him in that second unit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you leave Patty by himself, who are you going to leave him with? DeAndre Bembry and James Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like who's going to have to do
Cam Thomas with him?
Exactly. He's going to have to do everything himself. Who's he going to pass to shoot? Who's going to pass to the shoot? You know what I'm saying?
But Patty can run that second unit. I think he'll do a good job because he's quick. he is a good passer and he's a good scorer too. Like, so I don't know. All people.
Somebody said JJ Redick need to sign. I don't know. I don't want him.
If we didn't, nah, I'm good. We already have.
I should put a poll up. Who's the two-way? Who should we give our last? I'm gonna put that poll up right now. Who should we give our last two-way? Our last two-way contract.
I'm going DDJ. I'm not even
DDJ.
Well, and I'll tell you why. Because he all around. Like I explained this earlier. I don't know how to make this sound, but he does remind me a lot of Bruce Brown, but a little bit taller, can score a little bit better, in my opinion, but has that potential to be that really good defensive guy like Bruce Brown. Like he has all the tools that in a season, another season or two, he's going to be awesome. Like he's going to be able to go to the rack. He's going to be able to shoot the ball. And you've already seen his defense. Like I just think a guy like that's going to be invaluable. Like more than.
Saint, read that super chain. Shout out Brian V. Shout out Brian V. Appreciate you, Brian V. Read your super chat because I'm trying to put this poll up right now.
Brian V. Thank you, sir. Says I'd rather give Contender the two-way like DDJ, but he's still young and raw and needs more experience in the G League. Wave DJ and Elise for LA and Millsap. I got to see what Contender does, though. I wish we could watch him. I wish he was going to.
He said he'd rather give it to Contender.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said he likes DDJ, but he thinks he's too young and raw and needs more experience in the G League. I mean, you still got to. My whole thing with DDJ is like I really think he was a huge signing after the draft, and you got to lock a guy like that up, in my opinion. And I'm not saying it has to be the two-way. But I don't think you let a guy like that walk because I think he's going to be in a season, another season, maybe two. He's easily going to be that, like, because we were also talking about this. It's like every season the Nets have, it's going to be an interesting offseason because we're always going to have these one-year guys we've got to pick up. Like, we're not really going to see multi-year deals for anybody going forward for quite a while. And every year it's going to be a plug and play. And it's like, if you got a guy like DDJ, you don't let him walk. And you can have him cheap and you can have him for, multiple years for like super dirt cheap. I mean, I don't know. Isaiah, I don't know. I don't think he has.
Let me know if you guys can see that poll in the chat. I put the poll up. Let me know if you guys.
The Contender dude, he can hoop. He has offensive skill, but DDJ offers way more what the team needs versus what Isaiah has. I'd rather send Contender to the G League because maybe he don't want to be in the Europe no more. Send him to G League, get DDJ on that two-way, and that's pretty much it. I wouldn't take Contender over DDJ after seeing Summer League.
Yeah. My pick will probably be. It's tough because we have Kessler already. So, all right. So it's either Isaiah Hartenstein, the center, DDJ, or Contender for that last two-way, right? And I don't know. I feel like, all right, if we keep DJ, then I think we should go DDJ. We should go DDJ with that last two-way if we keep DJ. But if DJ goes, then we need a center. We need like another center in there. So
you get Hartenstein on the vet, man.
Oh, you can get him on you can get him on the cheap. Yeah.
You can, I don't think he's a two-way. He's not a two-way guy anyway.
Say you go with Isaiah for the last two-way, right? What other type contract can you?
Well, Isaiah Harden, you can give him he's interesting part about
what
him.
I mean is, what other one could you sign?
DDJ.
Here's Age again saying, "Of course, you guys are influencing the polls." No, we're not. People can think for themselves.
We present the topic and put the polls for you to pick.
Age always does that.
You're coming on later, so we could battle. I'm just saying this isn't an opinion breakdown show. Of course, we are going to offer our opinion, and whether the person decides to agree with it or not, I doubt there's a bunch of people in chat that are just mindlessly going, please tell me what you think, AJ.
DDJ is winning, though. DDJ is 58%. I'm looking at the poll right now. DDJ is 58%. But I didn't even give an answer yet. I didn't even say who I wanted. So how did I influence the poll? I didn't even say who I wanted.
Your breakdown, right?
Age is like, well, we're influencing the polls.
Age.
Yeah, like I said, if Deandre Jordan stays, I think we should go with DDJ for that two-way. But if he's gone, then maybe we could find another forward/center as a two-way guy. You know how Sean Marks always finds a G League kind of guy who's doing well and then brings him up. Like he can use that two-way to do that, you know.
Hey, another super chat. Thank you, Brian V. He said TBH, DDJ, or Coordinator won't play as much anyways. Well, probably.
Yeah.
But if we're talking two-way, I don't know. I look at it as one guy definitely. I think Isaiah is probably a little bit more proven on the offensive side than DDJ is.
Yeah.
But I do believe DDJ offers more, like Chubb said, he's more of an all-around. He's got more.
He can do more things. He's more versatile.
They may
take hustle, rebound, play.
He's technically a better like Isaiah Coordinator is like a like I said, his game is kind of like a Russell, like fast, explosive. But then DDJ is like kind of balanced. He can do a crossover. You know, he has a bag. Isaiah Coordinator doesn't really have like a offensive bag to him. He can go straight to the rim and he's athletic. But he doesn't really have like, you know what I'm saying, if somebody stops him this way, he can score this way. He can't do that. I do
think Coordinator would probably have more, if he got time, probably have a better impact as far as offensive right away more than DDJ. But I think in the long run, DDJ is the guy you're gonna want. So
yeah, that's a good point. Shout out to everybody who voted on the poll right now. It's DDJ's at 60% there, and DDJ, man. What was I gonna say after this? Next top. We'll go to the next topic now, since
we'll take a little break, and we did a little earlier. We're doing it here. Let me pull it up.
We'll start on the list. Harden. There he is. Everybody clapping up.
Little happy birthday,
all 13s.
Harden.
It's Harden's birthday. Put all 13s in the chat. I want to see the spam the 13. It is the Beard's birthday. Fear the Beard. The step back king. We're gonna talk about James Harden, man. Wow. I said I'm gonna give my take on my favorite part of Harden's season. I think if you follow me on Twitter, you know what I said. My favorite moment of Harden. Don't steal this moment, y'all. You guys have to have separate moments. My favorite moment of Harden is, like I said, it was a late night, Nets after dark. I remember streaming after this game too. Nets after dark. We were playing the number one team in the West, the Phoenix Suns, fully healthy Phoenix Suns team. And we were down KD, down Kyrie. It was Harden, TJ, TLC, and DJ, you know, all the bench. Down 30 at the half or 25, whatever it was at the half of his number one Suns game. And where I'm thinking like, damn, it's over for us. But third quarter, here comes that man with the beard. Just took over 38, 11 assists. Like, wow. Like, and then he hit that last shot. I remember he hit that last shot and KD and Kyrie on the bench just stood up and we're like, let's go. Like that literally got me hyped because a lot of people thought like we were going to lose that game. I think even Vegas had us down. Like, cause like I said, it's Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Like, how you going to beat Chris Paul and Devin Booker?
Blown out in the first half.
How you going to beat Chris Paul and Devin Booker? Like, with just Harden in the bench, you know? Everybody was like,
how many games had we had him before he did that?
It was on that West Coast trip? Remember that West Coast trip we did?
Oh yeah, I think it
was the start of that West Coast trip.
It was that West Coast trip, yeah.
That was the very start of that West Coast trip.
That was kind of like you're what's up?
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that was kind of like you're a net, Harden.
That was like his welcome, like, yo, Harden's really a net, like, you know what I'm saying?
My favorite Harden moment will take 2 seconds. It was when we were in the playoffs and Harden was in there, hobbled on one leg, and Giannis was taking 35 minutes to shoot a free throw, and in the middle of it, Harden just threw his hands up. That's my favorite Harden moment because he embodied everybody's frustration.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of that.
It's like the crowd.
Come on, bro. And like
the crowd was counting 1, 2. Yeah. Harden just like, you know, the refs is like, because the refs hold the ball and wait, and then they give it to, like, they would hold it for like 10 seconds, then give it to Giannis. Then Giannis holds it for like, 20 seconds, and then he shoots. It's like Harden.
And other players were like pissed, but the fact that Harden just was like, threw his hands up, like, for Christ's sakes, like, come on, bro, like, and walk away. Yeah, that's my favorite Harden moment of the season.
Yeah.
Can I do just favorite Harden moment all time or just of this?
Oh yeah, you can do all time. We can do all time.
Oh man, this versus the Golden State Warriors in the playoffs. I forgot which game it was, but the play before it was one where Kevin Durant was out of bounds, blatantly out of bounds, but they never called it.
Oh yeah,
and then passed it out to Steph. He get a mid range. It was 3.1 seconds left. Harden was from Steph Curry range. Did the signature, kick his legs out when he shoot, all net, won the game there. I remember that game. That sold me on Harden being elite.
Yo, those Warrior series
that sold me on Harden being elite. Truly elite.
The first Warrior series when they had KD down, was it game 6? That Warrior series that was like those Warrior series and Rocket series, man. They would go. It was a legit series. Like I love watching those games, man. Let us know your favorite Harden moments in the chat. Like I said, have more life. Happy birthday to the step back king Harden. Shout out Brian V. He said Harden's comeback against the Suns got to be the best. Yeah, Harden. Yeah, exactly. I told you it was the best Harden Nets moment, man. Because we were all like only true Nets fans would, because we're getting blown out by 30 at half. You know how some people are just like, fuck it, I'm not watching this game. Like the Nets fans are gonna be like, no, we gotta wait, see the whole blowout. So
I gotta ask Cakes Boo what her favorite Harden moment is, because that's her.
Oh, Cakes Boo, yeah. What's Cakes Boo? Cakes Boo gotta put it. What's the Harden moment, Cakes Boo? Because
he's got the Harden pillow.
She's a Harden stan. She's a Harden. She's a Patty Mills. She's a Patty Mills and Harden stan. Like she loves.
She wipes her face on a Harden towel. Like so I gotta.
I didn't know they make Harden towels. Yo.
Oh, I'm sure Boo's got one too.
Probably have Harden towels. I'm crying. Somebody said Patty's doing his interview. Oh, he is?
Probably some tweets out about it. So
I just see it. My phone's blowing up. He has his interview.
Hey Swaggy, I remember when Harden was on the Rockets.
They said Patty Mills says being able to start over as a new guy is fun. I worked with Steve Nash. You need to learn about the game. What else did Patty Mills say? Did he talk about KD? That's it. He said, that's it. Yeah, that's basically all he said about the Nets so far. But he's just talking. Yeah, he's doing an interview right now. Shout out whoever said that.
Yeah.
Cakes, what's your favorite Harden moment? I'm waiting. I gotta pin this up here.
Yo, H said the beard towel set coming soon.
The beard towel set.
The beard towel set.
Like this is what it looks like. I put this up earlier, but this would be like, this is probably it right there.
That would be the Harden towel.
that would be it. That would be it.
That's a little weird, but I could. The ladies are probably like that. The ladies, if you're a grown man to have that towel, I question you. The ladies, I understand.
Shout out to Aaron Berheen. He said we need Julian back. Not enough Kai stands.
Damn, Julian, the Kyrie Nation.
We did get some positive news today. He's getting much closer to.
He's getting close.
Being ready to roll.
Julian, the president.
He's been upgraded to 5-on-5. He was only doing 3-on-3.
He's
finally upgraded to 5-on-5. Yeah.
With contact.
The Kyrie Nation, man. President, shout out to Julian, the president of Kyrie Nation. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
She said, I think probably the wow moment with the Rockets is her favorite. That's what she said. I think that's what Cakes said.
All right.
Wow moment. Okay.
Oh yeah, that dagger versus the Clippers. That was a good one.
The dagger versus the Clippers.
Like when he made Patrick Beverley look like he was sitting down.
Oh.
And it was a foul too. So that's why he's saying wow. Yeah, that was.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Somebody said, "Are we going to get Mohawk Harden again?" I doubt it. I think he's on his cornrows braids type of way. He got the Pop Smoke. He got the Pop Smoke braids, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I wonder what would happen if he shaved his beard. Do you think there?
I don't want to see what Harden looks
like. There'd be like an earthquake, a meteor.
I'm scared.
I'll pull up the picture right now if y'all want me to show.
Don't pull up.
Don't do it.
We already seen what bald KD will look like. We got to see what bald beard Harden will look like.
I'm scared to see what like Harden looks like without a beard. Like it's like one of those cartoons like doesn't have a face. You know how like they say like the Fat Albert, he don't have a face when he take off his hat. He doesn't have that part of his head. Like I feel like that's what Harden is. He just needs the beard, yo.
Oh yeah, or how about the age is like a non-braided Harden?
It's a non-braided Harden.
Have we ever had like the fro Harden, like a really big fro, or has it always been controlled?
Nah, it's always been Mohawk or. I think it's always been Mohawk or braids. Because he had Mohawk for a long time.
Something, yeah.
Well, Anthony Davis here said one of the best Harden defensive moments is when he does no-look ball strip from DeRozan on a fast break.
Oh, yeah, I know that one he's talking about.
Good at
that one. He literally was like turned away and stripped DeMar and then like it hit off his leg. It was like that was crazy. Yeah, run up. Add the Harden highlights to the stream, bro. Yeah,
let me see how.
Just keep. Let's know your thoughts about Harden, y'all. Your favorite moments about Harden.
Are you still, an elite, great player like you are?
Of course.
that was a fire. That was a fire. Not gonna lie, that was a fire.
That was a fire.
At the end, that was a fire. I was still too.
That edit was fire.
I wasn't prepared for that video to pop like that. So that was something we were trying to do.
That's something we tried to do. Yeah, we just tried that.
Did you hear?
They heard the music. The music, because I checked on YouTube. Like, oh, the music.
Okay, good. Yeah, we got some new stuff coming, but that was I like that. That last part was the best part of the.
Of course, he said, "Of course."
Of course.
What's the next? What was the next on the list, bro? We'll go next on the list.
All right, let's see. I think we were kind of getting down to the.
Shout out everybody in the chat. Shout out Nets Nation if you're rocking with us. Everybody worldwide, UK, London, Philippines, everybody international. Shout out Nets. Somebody said, "Was that music?" H said, "Was that music cleared?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
I guess YouTube
what
kept
music?
it up.
YouTube music. I didn't hear any music.
YouTube let it rock. So. I'm gonna call YouTube after this and be like, "Yo, don't you dare show
let that slide." It's Harden's birthday.
It's Harden's birthday. You better let that slide. I'm gonna call the president of YouTube. Hit that like button.
Please, y'all hit the like button, subscribe. Oh, here, I might as well do it now because right before we move on to Chubbs' great topic coming up next.
Chubbs' topic.
I'm going to put it up on the screen. We're trying different stuff, getting you guys involved. Like, if you have any like fan art that you do of like Nets or like anything computer or something you draw, like memes you create, like you could even go as crazy as like take our heads like and superimpose it on crazy shit. Just anything funny, comedy, photos, things that you create that are net related or even show related. I'm going to put up an email. If you want to send stuff to the email, we'll put it up like during the show. We'll throw up fan art, different things like that. So if that's something,
all you graphic designers, all the Nets graphic designers and your memes, the meme guys, meme gang, send that to the email. You can just put it on the screen if you want. Yeah, send your art, send the fan art, send the memes, anything y'all want to post up on here.
Yeah, like we're trying to bring some funny to it. If you want it, it could be serious, it could be cool, it could be funny. You can make fun of us. We're not sensitive.
Yeah.
Just be keep a little PG with some of the funny stuff. But if you got something you want to post up, we'll put it up. If it's Nets related, have fun with it. So just email netskingdom@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
So our next topic.
Yeah. So Chubb's got this good idea. You want to add it to the stream, or you want to talk about it?
Right. All right. So before we have a little tier list here.
Yeah.
It's essentially a little preseason warm up. Who's going to be contenders, pretenders, trash, play-in? Who's going to be nice? Pretty much a regular run-of-the-mill YouTuber tier list. What you can do. So, so we can probably get some callers in it. Whoever wants to call in.
Yeah. Anybody hit you up, Saint?
Yeah, a couple age hit me up, and I gotta have
whoever goes first. We're gonna start bringing up people. We're gonna start bringing up people in here, y'all.
So
he said, "Respect his inbox."
Respect his inbox.
It just sounds wrong. Respect the box.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Be careful.
Somebody said, "Let's hear it." On
so, if we get a call, let me just. All right. So, criteria for the categories: finals lock. It's pretty obvious. Means either conference, they're a lock to go to the finals. They're just going to dominate their respective conferences, and we're going to see them in the finals. Conference final contender. This is more so a third round exit, or you can say a contending team for the finals. Early round exit. This is more so a first round, second round exit team. This is a team that's more competitive, but kind of falls short in that early first, second rounds. Fraud and sus category. I feel like this is going to cause debates. This is for
the fraud category is gonna get crazy.
Fraud category. This is for teams that are that look elite, but when real people that watch ball knows there's.
Can you just drag the Knicks right into that spot right now?
Yo, chill. Tricky Nicky's in here, bro. Tricky Nicky about to.
You know what? I didn't even see him there, and
Tricky Nicky's in here, bro. Look at Tricky Nicky. He said Knicks could have beat you guys in the fight.
Right as I said, literally, speak of the devil. Right as I said, fraudulent.
Tricks are for kids.
Playing
right on cue.
Yeah, playing needs no explanation, and trash needs no explanation.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
so
Saint,
you got any callers to get in before?
I got two. There. Let me see. I'm wait. I sent them both. I just sent who was it? RK.
Shout out Sherm City. Salute, bro. Who else? Knicks do have a team this year. No cap. Nah, bro. They're not like that.
Hey, RK and Age, if you guys are around, I sent you the link. Just
get in here, Age or RK, one of y'all. Justin Luckett. Oh, it's good, bro.
Oh my God, do we have a Justin Luckett sighting?
Justin Luckett sighting, bro.
Where? Wow.
You haven't seen Justin Luckett in the chat in a minute, bro.
Wait, you've been gone for how long, Justin? And that's all you got to say is Knicks? That's it. That's all you like. We've been like worried
Justin
about
Luckett,
you,
bro. Justin Luckett's been lost in the sauce. He come out here and say Knicks. Don't talk like that, Justin Luckett. Don't say Knicks in my chat. That's what I'm playing.
Yeah, that's only for. Okay.
Only Tricky Nicky can talk about the Knicks in the chat, man. Everybody else.
Only Tricky Nicky. Only
Tricky Nicky.
Yeah, we don't really do the Knicks around here, man.
Yeah, there we go. The boy Age in the building.
All right. So,
hey, what's going on, fellas?
Doing good. So
you see the
setup.
See the setup.
Cam thing.
And we got the teams.
Now, I say for finals lock, I guess.
Well, let's just do it in order here. So,
you want to do finals lock? I think we should go top to bottom, no? Or you want to go bottom?
Or we can do it by like logo, like who's first. So like the Bucks here, we do that. Then
okay, we'll do it like that.
All right. So Bucks, I'd say easy conference finals contender. I think safe to say yes.
Conference finals and contender.
Yeah, they didn't lose too much, but they didn't get too better. Or like
they lost PJ. They lost PJ Tucker.
Yeah, that's why
they got Grayson Allen. They got Rodney. What's his name? Rodney Hood.
Rodney Hood.
That doesn't really make them like. It doesn't push them over the edge to me.
But I don't see him getting the early exit in the second round. I definitely see him in the conference finals.
Yeah.
And the criteria is all teams being healthy.
Yeah. So, somebody said Bucks are pretenders. Bucks are contenders. What do you think, Age? How do you feel about the Bucks? Finals lock, conference final contenders.
They're in the right spot. Yeah, they're in the right spot.
Oh, we got an Age sighting. Age is on here.
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
He upgraded.
Yeah. All right. Brooklyn Nets. I think we can all agree, but even bias aside. Bias aside. Come on.
Listen, ESPN put us number one. I don't know why ESPN put a number one power rankings. I mean, I guess I know why, but like, I was surprised a little bit. I thought there was going to be, the Lakers train, and Lakers are number one in the power rankings. But hey, we were number one. ESPN put us number one. So
yeah. But even if fully healthy, we saw what we could do. Even with all the problems we had, Joe missing, we were literally a man's genetics on the line away from being in the conference finals, potentially going to the finals.
Yeah.
All injured, all that. So obvious finals lock. Now, The
Knicks. Oh man. All right, let the chat. Where y'all think we should put the Knicks, y'all? Are the Knicks trash, play-in, fraud, early round exit?
I would say early round.
I'd say early. I will put them in fraud, but I'd say early.
I'm putting them in frauds because I feel like I'm gonna explain my reasoning for frauds.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like the East is better. They kind of got the same team from last year, right? They basically have the same team from last year, except for Evan Fournier. Yeah, except for one guy. And I just think the East got a little bit better, and they just kind of stayed the same. I don't know if they're gonna move up to the next level because I think the Hawks are gonna be a little bit good their second year. Then you got the Heat. The Bulls got a lot better. I don't know, man.
But they still make it in.
I'd say early round exit.
What? I mean, Chubb,
I'm saying playing. I'm saying playing.
Can you
You
put
think
it
the
on
Knicks
the
are
line?
a playing team?
Does it work on the line?
Wow.
On the line?
Yeah, I'm joking. No. Like in between fraud and I mean, let's be honest.
Nah, it doesn't.
I'm putting in playing. I'll put in playing. What do you think, Sam? I'm gonna put playing.
I'm gonna
playing.
I got the Wizards.
Okay, hear me out. Where I will kind of agree with AJ here for one reason. The East got a lot better.
Yeah.
A lot of injuries last year. They did go on a little bit of a run, but then they disappeared. Now they did we may laugh at the people they picked up. They did get better. They did get better.
Somebody said Kemba, but Kemba's gonna be hurt by playoffs, y'all. Kemba, he has chronic knee problems.
But here, this criteria is bearing every team is fully healthy. What is the potential? So
the problem with the Knicks is you could put them anywhere between play-in and early round exit. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with fraud sus because I think they're in between. They could technically make earlier round exit, and they could wind up a play-in just because of how good the East got.
Yeah, okay, it's definitely saying.
I only really see 6 teams better than the Knicks.
Fraud sus sounds worse than it really is, but I honestly think they. I mean,
imagine
let's be honest.
You said 6 teams? Come on, Age.
Yeah, there's like 6 teams better than the Knicks.
The Heat are better.
Bucks,
the Hawks are better.
Bucks, Nets, Hawks,
the Sixers.
But put it this way.
What about the Bulls?
To say they're fraud, that means a really big expectation is expected, and they don't meet up to it.
They're like a 7th, 8th seed for sure.
Yeah, you know what you're gonna get from this Knicks team. I feel like.
Right.
I don't feel like there's this big That's why I say they're more of an early round exit.
Because you could argue Wizards. The Wizards are decent, bro. The Wizards are playing. The Wizards got better than me.
I got the Wizards as the play-in.
Yeah, I got that early round exit. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're frauds because frauds and such. That category is more so teams that have a very big expectation and have like a good stars on their team, and they just don't. They underperform, kind of.
I think fair enough would be early round exit. I could easily see. Like I said, between early round, fraud, sus, play-in, they really, depending on if they stay,
they could
healthy,
fluctuate in between there. They could fluctuate in
those 3. Yeah. They're not trash. I won't say they're trash, but they could be fluctuate.
So, Tricky said the Wizards suck.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like the Wizards are a play-in team. They're definitely.
So y'all, bro. The Wizards. I think the Wizards are gonna be okay. They're not gonna be trash, but I feel like they'll be okay.
They'll be playing for a play-in tournament for sure.
Okay.
If I'm right though, don't come back and say.
I ain't gonna be mad at you if you're right. I mean.
Okay, so Toronto Raptors. I don't think I'm gonna spend much time in this. I got them in
trash.
I got him trash.
Wow.
No Kyle Lowry. A bunch of young guys. I don't even think they can.
Yeah, I think it's trash. I don't think Fred VanVleet can. Fred VanVleet and Pascal cannot save them.
Yeah, it's all Pascal and Fred VanVleet. I don't even think.
I think it's trash.
Yeah, I don't think that can even carry him to a play-in.
Someone said Raptors playing.
Yeah, Raptors. I don't know. I mean, I'd be surprised if they make
Scotty Barnes is okay. I mean, he's a rookie though.
They had a better roster last year and barely made the play-in.
And the East is so good this year.
And the East got way better. So
I don't think they're gonna make it.
And they lost one of their best players.
OG. They got OG. They got who else? OG.
Chris Boucher.
I
don't think it's gonna be enough. I don't think it's not enough.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think the Cavs. I'm sure y'all are gonna talk about the Cavs. That's gonna be like a play-in team.
Oof.
Oh, I don't know.
We gotta get to that.
Hey, I'm putting it out there, man. I'm putting it out there right now. That's what I think is gonna be there.
Yeah, but no doubt.
Toronto's trash.
Yeah, even if fully healthy, I don't see Toronto making any noise.
Yeah, Toronto's trash.
Real quick, Discord.
One love to Toronto and to everybody in Toronto in the 6. Shout out the 6. No disrespect.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Toronto Mandem.
Yeah,
Toronto
shout out to
Mandem.
the 6.
The Toronto team, yeah. The Toronto team, yeah. It's my Canadian accent. Yo, Saint said it. The Discord is pinned. I pinned it to the YouTube chat. So if you're on Discord, get on our Discord.
Yeah, come debate with me on Discord, man. I live
we have during question time and say anything towards the end of the show. You'll see we have some interesting. I'm sure Age has some great debates to be
some
had.
great takes. Yeah.
All right. So next up, we got the Jazz. I'm gonna put them in frauds. This might cause some debates. I'm putting them in frauds. I feel like they've been fraudulent for the past 3 seasons now. Let's really talk about it.
No, they deserve. They deserve
that. They need to be in that frauds category. They've dominated in the regular season for the past 3 seasons now.
Yeah.
There's always that good stretch to get a good 20-game win streak, like good 20 something crazy win streak. But then in the playoffs, it never works out. It's always D Mitch having to carry, and the quote unquote defensive player of the year getting exposed.
Yeah.
And
I think next year with that guy that was injured this year, healthy, they're still a conference final contender. So I'm the only one on the panel going a different way. Apparently.
Wow. Yeah. And the Jazz, the thing about the Jazz, it's like they never change their team up. It's always like the same thing over and over and over. Like, bro, like it's been 3 years. Like y'all have the same exit. Y'all always exit in the same way.
Same way.
Make a drastic move, bro, or do something else. Do something else.
And the nail in the coffin, Terrence Mann, Paul George, and what's his name, Reggie Jackson, all willingly went at the defensive player of the year and scored on him in the paint, where he's meant to just dominate at.
Yeah,
that alone is that should put him in fraud category. I don't.
And the West got better too. So
yeah,
the West is a little bit elite
so
too.
Here's the. So you're saying this is what you're saying right here. Hold on a second. This is what you're saying.
What?
Is that what you're
pretty
saying?
much.
The Jazz fans about to report me.
Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
Yo, the Jazz fans about to report me, yo. I'm just
wow.
I mean,
that's
I got them as contenders. Though.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
They're gonna make it to the. They're gonna be a contender for sure.
That clock for them ran out, man. Too many chances they had. Too many chances they had. Too many chances. So next, Houston Rockets.
Somebody said, come on, Joey Jingles.
So Houston Rockets, I'm debating putting them in trash or playing.
Oh, my God.
That was...
trash. They're in the West, bro. They're in the West.
But I mean, they're
not trash,
Swaggy, if you're watching Swaggy, sorry.
Yeah, all apologies, Swaggy, man.
No, the Rockets are not trash. It's just that they're in the West and they have too many young. They're like
they're
like
not
going
to be
team.
Unless they surprise you. Hey, Swaggy
Jalen
just
Green
said
is
Rockets trash, but they are exciting.
He's going to be phenomenal. He's going to be phenomenal.
Jalen Green will be fun to watch this year. So keep your eyes on that kid.
Hey, if you're a Rockets fan to some degree and you like the Rockets, check out Swaggy. He's always doing some good Rockets.
Yeah, shout out my guy Swaggy.
Shout out Swaggy.
Yeah. And I already said the Rockets have the best young core in the NBA. To me, they do. They really do.
They have
a great young core.
They're going to be fun to watch.
They have the best young core.
I'll agree on that.
Pelicans. I'm gonna say put it safe. Let's assume playing. Let's assume playing.
Oh, you sure you're not a Rockets fan?
Wait, you're saying Pelicans are playing?
I mean, look at it. You can argue Zion, Ingram.
But who did they lose?
They picked up J Val. They traded Steven Adams.
Ball?
Oh, they did lose Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, they lost Lonzo. Floor general.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Ingram. It's Brandon Ingram, Zion, and who they? Who's their point guard again? Who's their point guard?
They got rid of Bledsoe, so I don't know.
They don't have a point guard, right? Or I'm bugging.
But I feel like they could be a play-in though.
In the chat, who's Devontae Graham? Somebody said Devontae Graham.
Oh, right, they did get Devontae, but is he that good of a playmaker though?
No, he's okay. He's okay. He's not gonna take them anywhere though.
Swaggy said potential 7th seed. I don't know. Think about that.
Pelicans. The West is tough, bro.
The West is crazy. The West is crazy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it 3 years in the future is gonna be said. Free Zion. I'm gonna be honest.
Freeze.
Let's be honest. Look at how many stars the Pelicans wasted. Because that whole thing with AD, they were a whole petty war and they just lost him for nothing. It's gonna be the same with Zion. Let's be really honest. It's gonna be the same with Zion. Zion already expressed he's having discrepancies being there in the first place.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's not looking good for the Pelicans.
These players are well served for being on these kinds of teams to start their careers, though. It gives them a chance to play a lot and build their skills up. And then when they get moved on somewhere else, they benefit a lot from it.
Yeah.
So he's getting lots of play time. He's getting to rule a team. So that's pretty good.
Okay. I think we can unanimously say LA Lakers finals lock. Bearing all fully health, we'll probably meet them in the finals. LeBron, AD, Russ, Carmelo, who else? Kent Bazemore, Kendrick Nunn, Malik Monk.
Malik Monk, yeah. Trevor. You said Trevor Ariza?
Yeah, Trevor Ariza. Hopefully,
Wayne Ellington.
Yeah, THT takes a step up too. Definitely, very obviously see him as a lock in the finals.
I'm just going with no comment on the Lakers.
I know Age want to put him in frauds. I know Age want to put him in frauds.
No comment.
Yeah, there's probably some Laker fans in here.
Yeah.
I'm with Swaggy. Yeah, Laker frauds, man.
Laker frauds.
That roster's too good to call them.
That would be hilarious. If the Lakers are trash this year, that would be hilarious. I'm not going to lie.
The Lakers
are all that,
Cam,
like,
Cam 505 says conference finals contender.
But we are assuming that everyone's healthy. So I'm not going to say that, injuries.
No, it's LeBron and AD and Melo, Dwight. Nah, they can't. I don't think they can be trash.
Bulls.
Russ can be trash.
Nah,
early round exit.
Early round exit. Definitely Solomon that second round.
I think they put a little.
But they're not proven yet. But
they're not proven.
We don't know what we're gonna see. I agree.
Off the names alone, you can argue conference, but they're not proven yet. So I'll just put them
on paper.
On paper, yeah, you got Lonzo, Zach LaVine. He had a crazy season last year. Vucevic. Who else?
Somebody had the Bulls at play-in. But...
Whoa! Conference final contender.
Actually, I'm gonna be upset at the Bulls are playing because, like I said, we haven't seen them yet. So it's like, what if they are?
Swaggy also said Bulls between second round or first and a possible. Early round exit and play, and I mean, I get it. Yeah,
I got a good
but
squad.
See, that's the thing that fraud sus is like I almost feel like that fraud sus category should be unproven. I almost feel like you want to say the Bulls are not a play-in just from alone of what they picked up, but I kind of feel like that fraud sus should be that we don't know category. I feel like they should be in fraud sus because you don't know yet. You don't know.
Fraud sus. Yeah, you might have to put
let's be edited to.
Let's know in the chat. Yo, do we put
do a poll to see? Yeah, do a poll to see if they're frauds or
what do you
early
mean,
round
fraud
exit.
Sus like? Or
are
we giving them something before we see?
Or you put them early round exit. What do y'all put? Chicago.
But I feel like you know what you're gonna get with this Bulls team.
I think they're early first round exit.
Yeah, personally. I feel like the Knicks. You know what you're gonna get. They're not gonna surpass expectations too much.
Oh, look, Just look said that he feels disrespected. He's like, "What are you guys saying?"
Yeah,
he's Chicago native Justin.
Yeah,
they making the playoffs, man. I think they're one of the 8 best teams in the East. They're one of the 8 best teams in the East.
Yeah. Next up, I think no debate. Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh man, don't even.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that.
You know what? Can we just leave them off the list? Just leave them off. Yeah, just let them chill out there.
Damn, they're worse than trash.
Definitely trash.
Moving on. Next team.
No expense. Blazers. I'm gonna just put them in frauds. Highly suspect.
I don't know. I don't want to. Don't doubt Dame though. Do not doubt Dame.
I do think they deserve early round exit. I
think playing.
I'm gonna say I'm saying frauds.
Dame's gonna get them to the playoffs.
You saying frauds?
They are suspect as hell.
And then they
always get into the playoffs, but every time I think the Blazers are not getting to the playoffs, they always do it. And I don't know why.
I'm gonna put it this way. Ever since that Western Conference appearance, they have struggled to even make an 8th seed every single season up to this point.
Yeah,
he's not lying.
Like, and not to mention, the front office has made little to no real improvements with the roster in terms of defense. And that bubble series versus the Lakers exposed every single problem wrong with that Blazers core. And the front office, again, Dame and CJ can just carry them to a chip like it was 2019 or something like that. So,
I mean, Aaron has a good question. Y'all think there'll be a top 5 seed?
Who?
What?
Are you talking about the Blazers?
Blazers?
Top 5?
No.
I didn't say top 5, but I said they'll make it to the playoffs.
No.
There's
I think they're going to be like 7. Well, I think they're going to be in the play-in. I just feel like they're going to be 9, maybe 9, 8 playing. Because they got worse. They got worse to me in this offseason. Who did they add? They didn't add nobody.
They do little to nothing every single offseason, yet it's always hype around the team that they could be this nice grit and grind team to get deep in the playoffs, and I just don't. I'm
going to shout out my fellow Saint here and throw up what he said. Trailblazers, could they use Simmons as a power forward? Would that help them?
Yeah, but they'd have to give up Dame. They would have to give up Dame.
No, they have to give up CJ.
How they getting Ben Simmons?
They'd have to give up Coleman.
Their GM really did nothing, bro. Their GM didn't.
Nah.
But how would they get Ben Simmons without giving up Dame?
They have to give up Dame.
Explain that to me.
No,
somebody.
You're telling me
Whoever's
that
telling me no.
For CJ and who else? I mean, CJ and who else? You got to give up somebody else.
You got to give up Dame.
No, that would be a highway robbery. There's no way the Blazers.
If I'm the Blazers, I don't want Ben Simmons. I don't want Ben Simmons.
There's no way I'm giving up CJ for Ben Simmons and Ben Simmons only.
Yeah, no way. I'm keeping Ben. But Ben can't stay in this. Well, we'll get to the Sixers. We'll talk about the Sixers when you bring them up. I just don't see how you get Ben Simmons without giving out Dame.
Who the hell wants Ben Simmons? Somebody said they have no assets. Somebody said early round exit. Blazers in Cancun Arena. Blazers in Cancun. Shout out the Omen. Chem 505 says CJ for Ben wouldn't make no sense for 76ers. Yeah, like I said, it would have to be Dame or somebody else. It would have to be Dame because they don't have. They lost. Like I said, they lost Melo.
Yeah,
I can't think of one move the Blazers did.
Dude, like a Dame for that would be like the Sixers would rob them if the Blazers.
And maybe the Blazers would do that because they want to tank. You think because they want to tank?
Ben isn't bad.
Maybe
guys. He just can't shoot.
But age here. If it was earlier in the season, like pre-Harden trade, Ben probably could have went for CJ or even James Harden because there were trade aspects. Straight up for Ben for James Harden.
Ben is 24, guys. He's 24.
But then he passed out of a post-up versus Trae Young.
He had a very bad playoff.
Ben and CJ McCollum. Ben and CJ McCollum.
Ben, man.
They got Tony Snow.
You just
Wait, the Blazers?
Ben Simmons was shooters.
The Blazers, that was their big move. Big move.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think the Blazers have what shooter. Well. Norman Powell. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that's what he needs to be good. He can't have a big man he can't have an Embiid type player on his team and be productive. He needs to drive to the hole. Mm-hmm. And I know it would be good for Dame to go to the Sixers. The East would just be monstrous if that happened. Yeah, that would swing the power all the way to the East, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah. Chat is they did add Ben McLemore. They did add they did re-sign Norman Powell, but it's just not enough, and it doesn't really help.
Not for the West.
And they lost Cantor, I believe. No, he's still a free agent, or he went somewhere else.
No, he went to. Isn't he on the Celtics? I think he's on the Celtics, bro. I'm pretty sure he's on the. I could be wrong. Let me know in the chat right now.
Ben is awful because he passed up a layup. It was actually a dunk he passed up. Because he's 6'11", he could have that ball.
It wasn't. It was literally Trae Young guarding him.
It was a dunk. He literally.
It was literally Trae Young guarding him.
But that's what I'm saying. He needs to get out of Philly. He's not staying there. I don't think he stays because Embiid can't stand him. His coach threw him under the bus. He needs to go somewhere fresh.
Yeah.
And Portland would be good. Portland would be a good fit for him.
Yeah.
And I like to see Dame on the Celtics.
Yeah, Enes Kanter's on the Celtics.
Okay.
Some comments, Warriors. If Simmons shows up, could he be late? I don't care. Past breaking. It was man trick. Oh, is Chubb still there?
How do y'all toggle?
Chubb froze.
How do you toggle the camera?
Yeah. He might have. Well, I'll add him back.
Damn, Chubb's froze.
Chubb's got to come back to the chart. Cam, it'll toggle the camera, guys. AJ.
If you what?
If I hit stop cam, it'll toggle my camera. It'll turn it off.
Well, it'll say what's in your profile thing. It'll put up. So if you got cam in your thing.
All right.
Whatever's in your picture.
I want to have a cigarette, so I don't want anybody to watch me smoking. So.
Oh yeah, don't do that because
there we go.
YouTube
all right, perfect. Sweet.
YouTube will come out and be like, hey.
All right, that looks good.
YouTube will be like, you're promoting drugs to the younger.
No, we for the kids.
You know how YouTube always drags everything. You know, you say one word, YouTube like, whoa, flag.
Okay, there you go.
That's why I was half joking, but I was half serious about that music you posted in that video.
Yeah, you're probably YouTube's gonna hit me up, but hey.
Sorry for the technical difficulty, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back,
I'll probably just mute it next time or whatever. Well, mute it when the playback happens. I'll mute the music.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll probably mute it because YouTube, you don't want the rights to this.
Yeah, fair use, man. Fair use.
Yeah, fair use. Shout out to that story, yo. Make sure I hit that like button, yo. Somebody said leave them. Swaggy said leave them cans for 6.
Hey man, at least I'm not promoting it, man.
He's not promoting it, man.
Don't smoke cigarettes, kids. Don't
someone put the stream back on. Or what I'm not to tier list back on.
Yeah, add it. Just add it to the stream.
I got you.
The 76ers can trade for LeVert and draft picks. Ooh, that's a good point, DOB. Nash said you can't smoke cigarettes on stream. Yeah, you can't. We know you can't.
Okay, so we left. Okay, next up, Denver Nuggets.
Everybody has them as a contender. If you ask the media, I'm just saying. If you ask the media,
finals.
Not that I agree with that.
Contender.
Well, let's be honest. If that dude didn't get injured,
yeah, they would have been there.
We're having a different conversation.
They got better. They got better. You think about it. They got Michael Green, Jeff Green. They added Jeff Green. You didn't got Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, Joker. They got better.
Yeah, they got a squad.
Michael Porter, Bobo.
MPJ's gonna step up. Bobo's gonna take a leap. They got Jeff Green too, so they're
just remember these are also potential, and I think they do have potential. And they just got bit by the injury bug too. They lost one of their main dudes. So,
yeah. Next, OKC Thunder. No, I don't think the explanation. They are gonna be trash.
Trash.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Who was their draft? Who was that draft pick?
Josh Giddey.
Yeah, no, they ain't do that. That's trash.
Let's do them like the Timberwolves. Let's not waste
good.
a lot of time.
Let's not waste a lot of time. SGA is good. Lou Dort will be cool, but not enough. Grizzlies. No, they'll be playing. I think guaranteed they'll be playing. Even with Patrick Beverly, I don't think that adds anything up like an early round exit.
Ja, they did make it in this year.
Yeah,
they did make it in this year.
They got rid of
seems
James
appropriate though because the West got better.
Yeah.
Who they get though? Didn't they get
They got Pat Bev. They got Pat. No, they traded away. No, they traded Pat Bev.
They traded Pat Bev.
Yeah, they got Pat Bev. They traded him, so I don't even know where they went.
Oh, Pat Bev went to the Wolves, I think, right? Because he went to they have Rondo. I think they have Ja and Rondo and Dylan Brooks, Jaren Jackson Jr. I'm trying to think of who's their center.
Yeah, Chad is saying Pat Bev went to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they got traded twice since.
Yeah.
Steven Adams. They added Steven Adams. Oh, they got Steven Adams too.
Oh yeah, it's a nice little squad. So yeah, that's a definite play. I don't think it's enough.
I think it's playing.
Yeah, I don't think it's AC. At that top, yeah.
At the worst, I think the Grizzlies are
Chad is on point with us today.
Yeah. What do y'all think? What do y'all think the Grizzlies gonna be? Y'all? Where do y'all put the Grizzlies in the chat?
Yeah, they definitely playing.
I think they're playing team.
Yeah, they're not top 7. They're playing. They're not top 7.
Do you like the playing? I'm just curious.
Nah, I don't like it. I don't like.
You don't like it.
I mean, the games were entertaining, no?
They were entertaining, If it's not your team, though, but if it's your team, I know people are gonna be like, you're be tired as hell. Because what if you work all year to get to that 7th seed, and then like, it's like I'm a 7th seed, I made it, and then it's like I could lose in these 2 games, like.
But is it good for basketball though? Is it good for basketball though?
It made it more competitive.
It's good for the fans,
for the
but
NBA,
it's not good for it's not for the players. Like for the players, it's like what am I playing to see? Like I played this whole year, I made it to the A seed, and now I gotta get it taken away from me because of
and now
playing.
You gotta earn it. You gotta earn it, man.
That's what I'm saying. A team like a team that's like a 9 seed or a 10 seed that doesn't deserve the playoff gets to battle with me in one game elimination. You know, anything could happen in one game elimination.
I gotta ask this question. Theo B says Ja Morant overrated. What? Are you high right now? What's going on?
D.O.B. Don't start trolling. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, D.O.B. Don't you do those trolling stuff.
Take your hands off the keyboard. Take your hands off the
keyboard. All right. Next up, Dallas Mavericks.
Ooh,
fraud.
Yeah, no, I agree with age.
I agree with age. No, you're crazy, bro. You're like chubby.
Nah, because here comes the Luka.
Early round. I'm going
early round.
Luka is a bucket.
Early
Luka
round
is definitely a bucket.
Give Luka a little bit more.
Give Luka some respect. You saw what he did to the Clippers?
We'll give him respect. We'll give him respect,
bro.
You see that to the Clippers Dolo, bro. He was Dolo out there getting like 50 a game on the Clippers, bro.
But they are low key entering that fraud watch though. Not gonna lie.
They're on fraud watch.
Miami was
hooping like that, and they didn't even make the second round. They starting to get on that fraud watch a little bit. But they are
alone, man.
Luka can carry, bro. He can carry.
He's a good carry, but they need help, bro.
Did they get better? I'm thinking about Tim Hardaway. Who else? They still got KP.
They
still got KP, and who else? Yeah,
and
they still got the same team basically.
And I think everybody else got better. So
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
They lost Jay Rich too. So yeah.
They did. Who did the Celtics give up though? Because I know they gave them to the Celtics, but who did the Celtics give? Some randoms, probably, right?
Yeah, some randoms, like some random people. Next up, Spurs. I don't think
they got Reggie Bullock. The Mavs. That's a good pickup.
Oh, yeah, that is a good pickup.
Mavs got Reggie Bullock. I didn't realize that.
Spurs, you could just throw right in trash.
Yeah, just put them in there. No explanation.
Unfortunately, hey, they
moving
have a
on,
solid.
Man.
Hey, you gotta. Even though I will give them love because we got Sean Marks from them.
Oh yeah.
And for depending on how young you are as a basketball fan, you had to respect what San Antonio did year in, year out.
Spectacular organization. Spectacular.
And right now they're in that rebuild. Unfortunately,
full rebuild.
They fully committed to a rebuild.
Yeah,
fully committed.
Almost every
God
team
knows
has to
how
do
much
it
longer Pop's gonna stay in there. But if Pop really leaves, then it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah, sorry, Spurs fans. Trash. Yeah. You guys in the trash. Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
Man, they got their titles.
Y'all had your run. Y'all had your
run. Y'all cool. Y'all beat the Heat. Yeah, y'all had y'all moment.
I had like 4 or 5 titles.
They beat the Nets too. Unfortunately, we ran into that freight train one year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
remember that one, Saint?
What?
That Spurs Nets finals? Oh,
yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, that I mean, there was. It's amazing as it was to watch the Jason Kidd era.
Yeah,
it was very painful the 2 times they went going up, of course, against the Spurs and then the Lakers, and it was
Shaq's
like
Lakers.
You could only
did they get a game? Much. I was very young. Did they get a game on them?
One of them we got swept, right? We got swept.
Yeah, we got swept.
It was versus the Lakers.
The Lakers swept us.
The Lakers swept us, right? Yeah.
But you couldn't. I mean, I was in LA at that time too, and it was like. It was one of those things where you were so excited. I think I was more excited that the Knicks actually made it, but had zero expectations that they were going to win. I was just like I was like with my friends all watching the game, and they're all Lakers fan, and I'm just cheering, and they're like, "Why are you?" I'm like, "I don't care. My team's there." I haven't seen this before. Yeah.
It was a great run, but we ran into brick walls, man.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, so next up, Western Conference finalists and
conference
recent
contender.
Conference finals.
Shout out to the Suns, man. Yeah, Suns, man.
Suns,
Chris Paul definitely took that group.
They kind of lost people though. They didn't really get better though. They just basically kept everybody. They lost Torrey Craig.
They did.
Well, what you hope is that their young players keep getting better. Like Cook should be better.
I do expect Cameron Payne to be better. Cam Johnson.
Exactly. They didn't need to sign no crazy names because they have a great young squad. Like what I said, Ayton, Cam Johnson,
and they got a lot of experience last year. So.
I think
that's what happens when you build through the draft.
Yeah,
they know what it takes to make it to the finals.
Yeah, and the Suns picked up Shamit.
The goal himself.
Finals. They go to the finals. Suns is going to the finals.
Shamit himself.
We got Shamit. Oh my God! Finals change. It's a game changer.
Yeah, it's over.
All right. Next up, recent Western Conference Finals runner-up, LA Clippers.
Frauds.
I'm putting.
Yeah,
chill.
Yeah,
no. I'm putting.
I'm putting them in frauds, bro.
Could you argue conference finals lock?
They're frauds. Nope.
Bro, don't do that to the
Clippers. No, frauds. They're frauds.
Dude, right now, but you have to make the argument, bro. Everybody was hurt, and they could barely get there. They struggled.
They still made it to the. They still made it to the WCF.
Last year's didn't
y'all
count,
talking about
bro.
the Clippers?
The Clippers, bro.
I think they're frauds, dude. I know Kawhi's on that team. But
I don't know. Well,
there's something cursed about that team.
Yeah, no.
I used to think it was Paul George, but I feel like Paul George broke through the mental thing that was, I just feel like he broke through it this year.
Listen, I know they're a good team, and they're definitely in between a conference final contender and an early round exit. They are, but I'm like, they just, for whatever reason, they can never get it together.
They got that Bucks stigma before they won, right?
Yeah, because of way off P. You know how they had the way off P thing, and but now Paul George has I feel like he's going to be better now. He's going to go back to be like,
the playoffs,
give him. Give him their
bro. They're conference finals contenders. Bro,
you know what? Let's put them in early round exit. Because
that's better than frauds.
Yeah, nah.
You don't want to be a fraud.
Yeah, nah.
No, we're gonna have to take a poll for this, man. Because I think they're
I think we need a poll for this. I think
we might have to be a poll for this, bro.
Chat poll.
Because I disagree here. I don't know. Does do you disagree, or you put them? You think they're frauds?
I think they're making the playoffs, bro. So
just put it this way: did anybody expect Reggie Jackson to have the series he had? Or the playoffs he had?
The Dallas. Y'all got Dallas up there. They're better. I think they beat Dallas again if they play Dallas again. So I think
this is Kawhi Leonard we're talking about, though, bro.
Kawhi will be back by the playoffs. I think he'll be back by the playoffs.
Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back.
Yeah,
shout out to the poll before.
Either fraud, finals contender, or early round exit. Yeah.
Okay. They're gonna make the playoffs. Those dudes are strong. They'll be all right. I just don't think.
Yeah, like I said, they got Reggie coming back, Marcus Morris, who's coming back, Zubac.
They got that kid, man.
If they don't do it this year, though, next year, Chubbs, they have to go in fraud.
Yeah, most definitely. So next up, the Golden State Warriors. I'm gonna go on a limb and say they're sus. They're not frauds, but they're sus. The second half of this category.
The Warriors are sus?
Their bench is terrible.
We don't know what to expect either. We don't know what Clay's gonna look like.
Clay is coming off an ACL and an Achilles tear.
And he's not Kevin Durant. So
that squad is getting old. And that bench ain't good enough.
A lot of people are saying play.
Because a lot of people love play. They love those Warriors, man.
I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go talking about the Splash Brothers. I'm going early round exit on the Warriors.
Y'all talking about the Splash Brothers?
I think they are going to be a little bit better.
I think I'm just with
they are suspect. They are sus because you don't know what's going to happen.
We don't know what's going to happen.
I do believe they make it.
I know what's going to happen. The Splash Brothers are going to go crazy. That's what I know what's going to happen, bro.
Chat's saying a lot of people in chat are saying
coming back. We don't know how Clay's going to come back.
We don't. We really don't.
But all Clay got to do is shoot. He's a shooter.
Yeah, but still, I mean, we just don't know.
Clay was a good defender.
Yeah, he might not be that anymore. He's not going to be. I don't think he's going to be that anymore.
I don't know, but the Clippers right now, it's 48. Oh, dude, 47-47 between frauds and conference finals.
Okay, see, I thought I was crazy. I thought I was
crazy. Took the lead.
Okay, now the chat. So the chat is saying frauds. Really, y'all? The frauds?
Spoken.
The chat has spoken. I can't go wrong. If the chat has spoken, then we'll leave them in the frauds.
Well, no, no. Conference finals is ahead by 3.
It's going. It's like a battle. It's a battle between.
It's going back and forth. Yeah.
I can't say we influenced that one because we all went a different way.
We can't even say it because we all disagreed on different points.
But here, I forgot. I said
207 people watching, only 41 have voted. So this you might want to leave that one there for a
let the vote run for a little while.
You might want to rock that vote for a minute.
Nah, but here, I said bearing like all teams are fully healthy. So do we put them in conference contender? Because when I say fully healthy, Kawhi is going to play.
In the playoffs. I think he's playing in the playoffs, so he'll be healthy and ready to go in the playoffs.
So do we dump him? I don't know.
To me, they're early. I'm saying to me, they're conference final contenders, but I don't know. That's just me. I don't know.
Well, let's wait a minute. Okay, before we move on, let's look at the rest of the West teams.
I just think
the Warriors are definitely not going to be there. The Denver Nuggets and the Suns are. You know what?
Actually, I want to put Warriors in the play-in. Do you guys think they can?
Yeah, I agree.
Look, we're talking about the Splash Brothers here, bro. Clay, they went to a finals together.
Nah, that's disrespectful to them. I'd say frauds to early exodus.
Because you're right. Yeah, play might be disrespectful. You're right.
That's hella disrespectful.
I'll put early round. I'll put early round. I can't put the Warriors like that.
Nah, I have them chilling frauds because we don't know now. Clay is injured, coming off of big injuries.
Oh yeah. Don't forget, Golden State. Anthony Davis said, "Don't forget, Golden State got Chris Chiozza."
Oh my God! Chris Chiozza is a wrap.
You know what? Their finals lost now. Their finals lost.
Chris Chiozza.
I'm gonna have him chill out. I'm gonna have him chill out.
Finals lost.
And even if Steph has a crazy year, I see a lot of chat people saying Steph's gonna go off. Steph went off last year.
He did go last year.
There was a playing team.
To that, do you know what this man Clay? And then you have Draymond, Andrew Wiggins. Who else they got over there? James Wiseman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying finals lock, but I think they're going to be like a 6 seed. Maybe that's what I think. Maybe
we should just do the rest of the trash teams real quick because there's a few more trash teams.
Pistons. I say playing. They built them a little squad. I'd say they
trash.
Bro, they got a little squad, bro.
Age votes trash.
Cade Cunningham, Jeremiah Grant. Who else? I think I got them making it out the scraps, making it in the plan.
Sorry, Rage, who's not with us today, but yeah, no shout out to.
Wait, you said Pistons is trash. I'm sorry, bro.
I got them as trash.
Y'all got them trash.
Swaggy said the Pistons trash.
No, they're just like the Rockets. They're not trash, but they're just like too young.
They're trash.
They're too young to me. They're too young.
Based on what you're saying,
the bottom half of the East is not like the West. They have a good chance to make that play-in.
Yeah, there is a lot of. There's going to be. Yeah. I think that play-in is going to be a interesting battle.
I think we see the Wizards and the Cavs get the play-in spot.
Do we think the Cavs has more of a play-in than the Pistons?
Than the Wizards?
The Cavs to me are trash. Yes. To me, the Cavs are
trash. But his question though, which is a smart question, is out of the two, Detroit or Cavs?
Actually, right. You're right. Pistons. I'll put the Pistons in the play-in. I'll put them in the play-in. You're right. I'll put them in the play-in.
Yeah. Let me look up their roster here.
They have a good young core. Like I said, they have a really good young core. Cade, Jeremy Grant.
Funny.
And then somebody just said if that's the case, Rockets are better than the Pistons.
Yeah, they got Jalen Green. I mean, I don't.
Rockets have the best young core, but the Pistons young core is crazy too. The Pistons got a great young core too.
Like he says, hell no.
You know what it is? The Pistons would be probably be trash in the West, but the East is not as good. So that's why they're playing in the East, because the East is not like the West, bro. The West is still different.
Yeah.
Well, look at like the bottom half of the East. You got the Cavs. Who else? You got possibly the Wizards, possibly the Pacers. We don't know how they're going to look.
Come on, son.
The Pacers.
You mean to tell me what the Pistons?
Celtics.
You mean to tell me out of the Cavs, in the East,
guys?
The Cavs, the Wizards, the Pacers, the Magic, the Pistons don't have a chance to make the play-in?
I don't think so. I don't think their record's going to be good enough in the regular season to make it to that play-in. I just don't see it. There's teams are a lot better in the East than y'all are making it seem like, man. We're not that weak over here no more.
Well, the East definitely got better, but yeah.
All right.
Somebody said the Clippers the Clippers polls is going 52% frauds and it's going like up and down.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, like, listen, if they are healthy, they're honestly in between an early round exit conference final. I just think you got to tag the suspect fraud a little bit to them because they can just never seem to get.
I see Chat putting a lot of Pistons are not a playing team, lottery team. Detroit getting another number 1 pick.
Oh. All right, so here, Chat, who would you have over Detroit as a playing team?
The Cavs. I would have the Cavs.
Bro, they're not better than they're not.
What
the Cavs
you think Mobley is that big of an upgrade? What did they add to
I just
the Cavs?
Think they're
are not
better
better than
team.
the Pistons. Bro.
They're just a better team.
Than the Pistons, bro.
More veterans. Those boys too young.
To me, the Cavs not better than the Pistons, but I don't know. That's just mine.
Yeah, no, I don't.
This might be another poll because this is crazy. This is another.
Yeah. All right, so King, where we got the Kings?
Oh my God.
Playing.
The Kings. What did they do?
I don't think they.
I say.
Anything,
last year they were. They didn't make the playoffs last year.
No.
Trash.
Yeah, no.
Last year, right?
Well, I'm squeaking there. Yeah, no, that's trash. Cavs. I say they could oh, you sure?
Bro, like I said, they all Colin Sexton.
I'm saying Mobley
Jared
Allen. Jared Allen, Mobley as with the 5 spot. Sexton, they still have
trash because looking at the remaining East teams like the Wizards, the Pacers could easily be playing teams over Detroit, over Cavs, over the Grizzlies. So I would put Cavaliers in trash.
I said Kings is a play-in. How the Kings are playing when they weren't playing last year? They were trash last year. How do the Omen saying the Kings are playing, but they were trash. They didn't make the play last year. So how are they playing the Omen? He's spamming Kings, so I'm trying to.
Yeah, Omen, you don't have to spam, bro. We got you. Yeah.
Explain to us instead of spamming. He's spamming. Explain to us.
Yeah.
Celtics, I think we can all agree they're in between. They're in between early. I see some people in chat saying frauds or playing. I'd say they're early.
Celtics.
No.
Nah, the Celtics is early round exit.
Yeah, Celtics are guaranteed early.
They're making the playoffs.
Yeah,
Dennis Schroeder, Al Horford, JT, Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart.
They might have to play the playing team.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, they might have to play the playing team though.
Next,
said, what about Sixers?
You got to put conference final contenders for 76ers. You got to.
Yeah.
There's no
finals contenders.
Some people might say they're frauds though because they lost to the Hawks.
They're big frauds, bro. They're frauds. I'm sorry. They are
they're
frauds.
Gonna be,
the Sixers are frauds.
They're gonna be there though.
The Hawks beat them last year, bro. A fully healthy team. They were missing Danny Green, but Danny Green's not gonna do nothing.
Nah, man. The Sixers are frauds, man. I can't. The Sixers are frauds.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah.
That's a funny.
Okay, so
they're gonna be
in reality, the 76ers will be finishing at the top, and
they're gonna be in the top. They're definitely gonna be in the top.
They're gonna be the top.
They most likely will go deeper than some of the lower East teams in the playoffs, but I can understand the fraud aspect. So don't take this poll completely 100% serious because we know that.
Yeah, and they better get Ben out of there quick because keep playing with Joel Embiid. Keep playing with him.
They're a good team.
Sure. Yeah, he signed that extension, but keep playing with him like he won't force a trade.
They're a good team, but they shouldn't have lost to the Hawks, bro. They should have a full. We're talking about Ben and Joel losing to the Hawks. They shouldn't have done that.
I mean, and let's keep
the Hawks are good, man.
But let's keep this also in aware that
shout out ATL,
I do have a feeling that the 76ers are going to be making a move during the season that's going to benefit them drastically. I do believe.
Oh, you think they're going to make a big move?
I do. They have to. If they want to hit that next level, they're going to have to. They got to
get rid of Ben. They got to get rid of him.
And you don't know which way that Ben Simmons trade's going to roll. You don't know what team is willing to give up something significant to get him. So that's a big question mark.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, Hornets.
Garbage.
What?
This isn't tough because they got better. The Hornets did get better.
Yeah. I'd say playing. That most definitely
because what did they
lost Devontae Graham. They lost Cody.
That's just my opinion, man. They garbage.
That core is still good. that core is still good. I think they playing. Yeah, most definitely a playing.
They re-signed Tory. They re-signed what's his name? Rozier. Oh, they signed Mason Plumlee. That's what it was. Was it Mason Plumlee? Mason Plumlee, Ish Smith, Kelly Oubre.
Yes, that's.
And then they drafted. And then they had a great draft. They drafted like all Kai Jones. They drafted a whole bunch of great like.
D_monster YouTube. I did not praise the Celtics. I did not. I don't know why you saying I don't know basketball.
He was coming at you earlier in the chat.
I noticed he's been coming at you.
You said you're sleeping on the Warriors and praising Celtics.
Let me explain why the Warriors are frauds. Number one, that core of the Warriors are old as shit. They're damn near on the way of being out of their primes. Number two, Klay Thompson is coming off two of the worst injuries you can think of in this sport, and we're expecting him to be 100% okay.
And he's not KD.
So even if bearing full health, he's still coming off an ACL and a Achilles injury.
Yeah, and it took Klay being, not Klay, but it took Steph literally being Superman to get through the play-in. Like,
to a play-in.
He literally had to do everything, pretty much.
And I lost count how many times Draymond got ejected over some stupid shit.
Yeah, and don't forget you have no idea what Wiseman's going to do for you either.
Yeah, that new guy they drafted, he looks good, but not like it's not enough to support that three.
I wouldn't say they're frauds. I'd say they're very much a suspect team right now because you do not know. There's too many variables that you don't know. Like you could call them a play-in, you could call them suspect because you just don't know. You don't know if they're going to repeat the same performance.
Yeah, no. There's too many questions with that squad.
There is a question mark, but I just believe in the Splash Brothers, so that's why I have in my.
The video of Klay working out and literally hitting like 35 threes in a row, like running back and forth. Like the dude can still hit. So
because the thing with him, it's the same thing with KD. Like a lot of people was like questioning, KD's Achilles, but like Klay was never that. Klay was never that athletic guy to like dunk on you or stuff. He was just.
He had his moves, but he is literally. Kind of like with. People have to admit, watching KD this last year, yes, the dude still got it.
Yeah.
But he did not drive and dunk as often as he used to. He definitely adjusted his game.
Yeah.
To be more of a shooter than so much more trying to take. And I can't see that Steph is not going to – he's definitely going to do more shooting than driving for sure.
Talking about Klay?
Yeah, and let's be honest.
Klay is definitely going to be turned more into a shooter.
And let's be honest, this bench is not like the ones they had of the past that took them to those finals.
Right. That bench is trash.
They don't have a Sean Livingston.
Yeah,
who else is on that bench?
They got Iggy back. Yeah. They got Iggy back.
They did get Iggy back, but has he been?
I kind of look at them as a play-in again and possible suspect of not knowing what you're going to get. There's just too many variables.
They're pretty sus.
There's too many variables for the Warriors.
So next up, the Wizards. I know where Age has them, but let's put him
in the play-in.
Who's that? Play-in. They fight play-in.
Okay.
So y'all don't believe in Spencer Dinwiddie and Bradley?
I could have swore Age says they was trash. I don't know.
Hey, AJ, Tricky's.
It's the Pistons
he wants in. I think he's gonna.
Tricky's trying to get in there.
Tricky wants in. Maybe after this.
Y'all really think the Wizards gonna be playing?
You can add him if you want. I don't care.
Ain't no Knicks news to talk about.
He's gonna be mad. He's gonna say he's mad about the early round.
We got the early round. We're not arguing about that.
He's pissed about the early round. He's pissed about the Pistons because I know he likes the Pistons too. He's probably pissed about the Pistons. He's gonna be pissed about the
Our
Knicks.
fans are probably mad at us for not putting the Knicks as a play-in.
If the Wizards are not a play-in, you have to think that Dinwiddie's gonna do just what Westbrook did, because we also can't deny how much Westbrook did carry that team towards the end.
He did carry it at the end.
And you don't have that walking triple-double dude anymore.
Right.
To get him there. So again, you don't know what Dinwiddie's going to give you. We know he's been working his ass off, but you don't know.
They got deeper though. Like they got a bench now. Their bench is like, you got Kuzma, KCP, Montrez. Then you still got Rue Hachimura. Still got Bertans. Like they're gonna be okay. I'm not gonna lie.
Facts, Brian. Facts.
They're gonna be okay. I'm not saying they're gonna be 5 seed, but I think they're gonna be all right. They're gonna be playing maybe set 8 seeds, 9 seeds, something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Somebody said no Knicks talk. Stop it, you guys. Nah, Tricky Nicky was trying to come up in here. That's why Tricky Nicky.
The Nick. We had the Knicks just for you an early round exit. We wanted to drop them into the fraud section, but we were kind of being nice to you.
I'll be honest. I want them to win the they're gonna play against the play-in team for the 8th seed. I want them to win it so we could start the playoffs with a Subway Series and spank the Knicks in a sweep. It'll be nice.
That would be.
All right, you know what? How about can I? Let me see if I can. Let me find out if I can add.
Yeah, just bring up.
Add a row below.
Just bring it up.
Add a row below, and let's put.
Saint, did he hit you up before?
No, I think he's. Oh, RS finally. Right, RK kindly came
Tricky
in.
Nicky, you got your own section.
Why does RK have a Lakers thing? We got to find out what this is about here. He hit me up earlier.
Bring in RK then. Bring him RK.
Let's see what's with the Laker thing in the background.
He's a LeBron fan, bro.
Kobe's my guy, man.
All right, okay.
Kobe's your guy.
I'll give you that.
Kobe's my guy.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and Tricky Nicky, we got you your own little section there. You're Detroit and Knicks repping it, so that's your little section right there.
Yo, he put wait, what did you type in? Tricky Nicky's Knicks and Pistons.
The Knicks and Pistons right there. Yeah.
So wait, are you saying something by Tricky Nicky being below trash, or is that just like a separate?
That's his own thing. That's his own thing.
Oh,
that's
his own thing.
Okay. That's his own.
Yo, Knicks and Pistons, bro. Who was up on the list? I forgot where were we?
Magic, Heat, Atlanta, and Pacers left.
Magic. I don't think. Yeah, no.
You got the Warriors on fraud list.
Yeah,
you wasn't feeling that, bro?
No, it wasn't fraud. It was suspect because we don't know what's going on. They could be playing again.
I'll say at least early round exit.
You said early round exit.
I mean,
you know what? Do a poll with the Warriors because I think that was. I think that was
the last poll. What did the Clippers poll say? Because I just ended it. I didn't see the results though.
Let me see it.
Frauds 51%, conference finals 40%, and finals 7% for the Clippers. 114 votes.
Yeah.
So y'all said damn frauds for the Clippers. Wow.
So damn.
Frauds.
I did say that right off the beginning. I did call that, but
they gotta prove it though. They do.
Not gonna lie, putting the Clippers there, it looks really crazy putting the Celtics next to the Mavs and Bulls.
Yeah,
it looks
crazy.
Like somebody gonna enter this stream and be like, "What the heck is going on?"
So I think
I personally said that Dallas is sus. I said that. So
this is not.
I feel like we gotta redo Celtics now. We gotta redo.
This is not. This is not an official where if we didn't have all the the banter in there about the team, I think this screen would look a lot different. But
yeah.
People are going to enter this stream adding in. What? Yeah, no. You can't take this. I told you, don't take this.
We know they're going to be in contention whether they lose.
All right. So the poll for the Golden State Warriors, the poll for the Golden State Warriors. What do I put? You sus frauds, early round exit, and play-in.
I'd put frauds, conference contender, or play-in. That's what I've seen in the chat for the most.
If I see a lot of contender, bro, I'm gonna be like, y'all.
Honestly, a lot of the teams.
Be like, yo, chat is just.
We gotta redo Celtics because now it looks crazy putting the Mavericks and Bulls and the Celtics over there. Nah, we gotta redo them.
The fraud sus part of this thing is what's really screwing up because in reality,
it says fraud.
In reality, Jazz, Blazers, 76ers, Clippers, Warriors would probably either move up one. Or one or two may move up two or move up one. In reality, some of those should be up higher. Again, fraud sus is
weird.
Our own
it's
opinion.
A weird one. Yeah.
So you can't take it.
Like the Sixers are going to be a contender.
Honestly, the 76ers are a contender.
They're at least
Clippers
on par
are a
with
contender.
the Bucks.
I think the Warriors could go either back into play-in or they could go into early round exit. The Jazz could go early round exit, maybe even conference final contender. They're not terrible. I think the Blazers are an early round exit, maybe even a play-in. But so that's the reality of the fraud sus categories that you could push them.
I disagree with the Lakers being a finals lock. I don't agree with that either.
I put the poll in the chat for the Warriors.
Total disagreement with the Lakers being.
I disagree with the Nuggets.
Well, you disagree with the Nuggets.
Yeah, because we don't know what Jamal Murray is coming back. He's coming off ACL.
You know what? Let's finish the list.
So you think the Nuggets are finals lock?
How about let's finish the list and then we readjust everything.
We'll readjustment and then
we
we'll
still got a
with
few
reality.
more teams.
Okay, Miami Heat. So Miami Heat. What y'all got them?
Early round exit.
I think it's fair to put him early round exit.
Yeah,
it's fair to put him in conference.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Hawks, I'd say early round exit. What y'all think?
Yeah,
I'm going conference final contenders, bro.
Really?
Okay, AJ.
Really now?
I might have to put them on the conference final contenders.
How much did they improve over last year, though?
It's the same team.
It's the same team.
But the team
are they another one of those
young
teams that benefited from injuries or not?
Well, Cam Reddish was is healthy.
No, they beat the
playoffs.
Sixers, man. They beat the Sixers. They
beat the
Sixers.
They clapped the Knicks. They basically swept the Knicks. It was a sweep, basically.
And they made the Bucks work. They made the Bucks work too.
They did make the Bucks work. I gotta put them conference final contenders, bro.
And
I think this is the thing with the Suns and the Hawks. They built through the draft, so it's like they're one of those teams. They don't really have to sign too much. You know what I'm saying? They built through the draft. All their guys are young players coming back, getting more experience. They're gonna be better. You know?
They'll be better. I don't know if they'll be contenders. I don't know if I'm willing to go up there with AJ just yet, but they gonna be there and they're gonna be they're not gonna suck. They're gonna be good.
Honestly, if the Lakers are as good as advertised and they're healthy, I kind of have to agree with this dude.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's beating the Lakers in a Game 7 in the West. I'm sorry.
But with the Hawks, do you see them making a deep run like they did last year with the way the East is now?
Oh, that's tough. You're right. If they get the right side of the bracket, though, what kind of bracket would they get?
I don't know.
Like, where do you see them finishing?
Semis.
They just gotta hope not to play.
I'd say a second round exit.
If they don't play
the Nets, I feel like they could get there. But I mean, the Bucks could. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, no, the Bucks can't. I don't think they're gonna lose. I don't think they're gonna beat the Bucks.
I don't think they lose to the
Bucks.
Bucks.
Will smoke the Hawks.
It's because Drew is.
Wait, didn't the Hawks add somebody? They added one person, though. I know they added somebody.
Who did they add?
I gotta check.
I know that. I think they lost one guy that was pretty good.
There's a guy that got injured. The Onyeki. They added.
Right now, the poll for the Warriors is play-in 43%, conference finals 30%, and sus frauds 26%.
So wait, was it Warriors?
Warriors are 43% play-in. I mean, or conference finals 30%, which I think is giving them way too much.
It's still 40%.
I honestly, the Warriors to me are either play-ins again or they are an early round exit. I just don't think they. I mean,
let's see how it plays out.
How is Clay going to perform? How they have their bench is not better. I'm sorry, but Green is not the Green of the past.
Mm-mm. And as great as Steph Curry is,
that four got older and that bench ain't the best.
And if anybody of significant, if Clay goes down, if Steph goes down, Green maybe, even Wiseman goes down again.
The bench is so trash. Sorry. The Warriors bench is so trash.
They don't have guys to replace them. The Warriors are either going to be playing again, or maybe if they stay healthy, I still think early round exit. I don't see them as conference.
Oh, that's Isaac. Good point. So they added Tristan Thompson, did they?
Oh, no. Yeah, and they drafted what's his name? Sharif Cooper.
Yeah, they added that's who they added. Tristan Thompson. That's a good pick for them.
They're gonna be all right, man. They're gonna be in the playoffs.
And somebody said DeAndre.
We'll debate where they go after this.
DeAndre Hunter was hurt. Remember, DeAndre Hunter got hurt, and Cam Reddish was hurt. So those guys were two guys. They had the injury bug too. They had the injury bug too.
So
your boy Malik said Hawks added Gorgie Dang and DeLon Wright to the Hawks.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't Tristan?
Tristan Thompson to the Kings.
Okay, so Pacers, we can kind of agree.
That's still a good pickup. Gorgie Dang's still a pickup.
Oh, Atlanta Hawks basketball is in here.
Oh, shout out the Hawks. Okay,
shout out ATL. Shout out ATL. Man.
Shout out ATL.
Say shout out.
They traded TT. Why'd y'all trade TT though? That was a good pickup. I mean, they got Clint maybe because of Clint.
Well, he don't know. He don't work in the front office, man. A little too much pressure on you.
I feel like the Pacers are a play-in.
Playing.
Yeah, playing team, man.
Yeah, they.
Oh yeah,
they got LeVert. You got to give them love.
They got Brogdon, Sabonis. Yeah. Yeah, they still got Miles Turner. Yeah, no, that's a good
Miles Turner.
That's a good team.
TJ Warren.
Okay,
I forgot about TJ Warren.
Oh yeah, he's coming back too. Okay, Celtics.
Yeah,
we got to redo him.
Celtics are early round exit. Celtics are early round exit. Let's just be real.
Tatum,
they're early round.
Tatum could carry them to the.
Yeah, you still got Tatum. You still
got
Tatum,
bro, because
Smart. You got Dennis off the bench. Al Horford.
Jalen, and both of them to combine is different, bro. They got a different team with Jalen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Just Jason Tatum.
Look at him as an early round exit, though.
Tatum could carry, man. He's a carry. Yeah. That dude.
They're not frauds. They're not suspect.
Yeah.
They're not play-ins. They're early round exit, and that could either be the first round or second round.
Who do you see them losing to?
The Nets. We might spank them.
Besides us, if we're the 1 seed,
everybody's losing to.
Everybody's losing to us. So I don't know.
Now, if we're being real, you got to redo the 76ers, the Clippers, and the Jazz.
Yeah, put in the chat.
We'll go down the list.
Put in the chat who y'all want to redo after this list. Who is it? Where did we go?
So we're gonna reconstruct the list. Who are we moving? Who are we moving up? Who are we moving down?
Let's take the 76ers and
let's not influence the polls. Let's let chat do what they do.
Well, you're gonna have to break it down.
Sixers.
Okay, first let's get the elephant out. The Lakers. What we doing? We're gonna move down, or we're locking them in there?
No,
I'm putting them in conference final contenders.
Keep them there.
That's what I would do.
Keep them in finals lock.
Yeah, but age a healthy Lakers. Who's beating them in a 7-game
I don't
series?
know. We don't know that it's gonna work. I'm sorry.
I know.
I don't care what nobody tells me. There's no way you're telling me that LeBron and Westbrook is gonna work. I don't see it. I don't see.
You know what? If we keep in with the criteria of fraud and sus of we don't know what we're gonna get, it is kind of contradictory to have the Lakers immediately a lock.
A lock for the finals. Come on,
at the same time, how the season's going into, Kawhi is out, LeBron's coming back, AD's hopefully is in shape.
Defense is worse than it was last year. They gave up a lot.
This guy seems to think the Lakers are winning the chip. Let's be honest.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But no, that's what the media is going with. That the Lakers are locked for the finals if they're healthy.
Think about this. If we had everybody that was on the Lakers and they were on the Nets, we would all probably be saying they're a lock for the finals. I'm sorry.
I'm not that biased, bro.
Yeah, we would be. Let's be honest. Like,
do we still have James Harden?
No, a lot of the chat is kind of split between they got
LeBron, AD, and Russ. That's a super team. They got a super team.
Yes. Come on, dude.
The Lakers are a super team.
They can do it enough to make it work.
Russ does not make a super team, guys.
Oh, stop it!
Look, the age. It's been proven. Russ as your third guy, as like a part of a 3-star team, is great. Because look at the OKC. They were
Russ
way better.
That guy.
Yeah, y'all don't think Russ is a superstar?
That's why KD left.
Okay, take all that crap out of it for a minute, Age. Seriously, think about it.
I am.
A healthy AD is a beast.
He is.
A healthy LeBron is still a beast at 37 years old. You now add a walking triple-double to your team, who I guarantee
who needs the ball to get that triple-double.
And then they add Carmelo, Dwight Howard, Malik Monk. They got Taylor Horton Tucker still. He could take a lead.
Yeah.
They're not who
I
on
just
the
don't
West
think that
is
they're
really
a lock.
Okay. Well, then what other team on the West is going to be better than them?
I think they're in competition with the Nuggets.
No. Stick
with
with the question for a minute. You think
I'm answering your question.
Do you think the Suns are a better team?
I didn't mention the Suns. I said the Nuggets.
Saying, though.
The Nuggets might be a better team than them. I also think what else is over there in the West.
I
think y'all are discounting the Jazz.
As much as I hate
and
the
Lakers,
Clippers, you're underselling them. Way underselling.
But the thing with the Jazz is they fumbled the bag so much. It's like you can't trust them in the playoffs.
We'll see.
There's countless times that they fumbled the bag so much.
I'm not even talking about the Jazz. The Jazz is frauds to me.
Yeah, I don't even think there's debating with the Jazz. They're frauds.
They're gonna be there, man. They're gonna be in the end game.
Right.
Y'all will see.
So, group vote: Lakers move up or down, or they stay.
Just stay.
They got to stay.
Yeah, they stay. They stay.
It's a super team, bro. I'm not the biggest Russ fan. But he's still like a superstar to me, bro. He's still triple double. He runs MVPs.
He got to have the ball.
Yes,
and I'm not. Trust me, I don't like Russ. I don't like Russ. But he's a star. He's a superstar to me. Like he's one of those players. Like
I just don't see how they do the balance between LeBron and Russ.
That's the question. That's a good question. That's a good question.
I'm lost on it. I don't see
it. It might not work. It might not work.
They also got him for load management.
But assuming that it all works, they're a lock for the finals. Okay, I'll admit that. If it works, if they could get it to work together, they're a lock. But I don't see it working.
Yeah.
Russ don't have a history of things working out with him.
Yeah, okay. Bucks, I think we can all agree their conference finals lock. Nuggets, I heard some debate with the Nuggets.
No way.
You could put the Nuggets in early round exit.
Yeah, definitely.
You could put them down. The Nuggets. You could.
We don't know which Jamal Murray's coming back, bro.
Bro, it's gonna be Jamal Murray, man.
He did get an ACL. He did get an ACL.
You could
man. I mean, he's still he's not gonna be like the shell of himself.
Yeah, I don't think you said the same about Clay though.
Yeah, but our big three has.
But
good
Clay got an
shooters,
Achilles and an ACL. That's completely different. That's
two
different.
Achilles
and ACL.
Yeah, the teams are constructed way different.
Yeah, Clay's game.
The Nuggets have such a good supporting cast though, like the Jeff, Aaron Gordon. You got my MPJ. Who else? I don't know, bro. What do you guys think about the chat? Somebody said Murray comes back in like 2022. Oh, chill. He's gonna be out for the whole year? No, he's not. He's not gonna be out for the whole year.
All right. So, final verdict on Nuggets in the spot. Do they move down or stay? Early round?
Yeah, man.
Okay,
what's the vote on that?
What's the vote? You sticking with the early round, or they staying where they were?
What do you think?
I think they stay.
I'm saying.
What did you ask me?
Finals for me.
For Nuggets.
If we get a good Murray back, if Murray comes back solid, then conference final contender, because they do have a good squad.
Somebody says modern technology. His ACL will be fine.
They honestly could be
Wishful
in between
thinking.
early round exit and contender, depending on whether Murray comes back ready to go.
Yeah,
if he comes back
do.
ready to go. They do have that ability. They do have a decent squad. If he come back ready to roll and stays healthy the whole season, they're going to be making some noise. Yeah, they're going to be making some noise if he stays healthy and comes back.
Okay, Suns. Any disagreement? We move down or they stay?
Nah, they're good. They're good.
Okay, they're good.
Yeah.
Bulls. They move up or they stay. I think we can all agree they stay. Mavericks. They move down, up or they stay.
I think they're frauds.
I think they frauds too.
Well,
damn.
They got no defense, man.
I think we need a poll for the Mavericks. I think we need a poll for the
They got no
Mavericks.
defenders on their squad.
Y'all are just hanging. Y'all think this one player, he's by himself out there, man. I think
Luka can carry.
I think Luka is just as great as everybody else thinks he is, but he's by himself, guys. He's by himself. Man.
He took the Clippers to seven games.
Yeah, I'm saying
he out there alone.
So what if he don't get the Clippers? What if he doesn't get the Clippers in the first round?
He's gonna deal with the Lakers that are a lock for the finals, apparently.
He can't beat one of these other Western teams.
Or the Denver Nuggets healthy. I mean, come on. No. These are teams he's gonna have to play against.
Yeah, sure. The West is tough, man. The West is tough.
That is. So okay, we move down. Okay, so as we move down or we stay.
I don't know.
Move them down.
I'm in the chat right now, man.
We got one move down, one stay.
Where do we move the Mavs, y'all?
I would think he stays because everybody loves Luka, right? Don't nobody dislike Luka. Everybody like, yo, Luka's bad. So
he's good though, bro. They got him up there like the best player. Like you look at all the ESPN polls, like he's up there, like top 5.
He's
I do remember us when we were. A lot of us were watching the playoffs, and we were just blown away by his ability. So
he's good.
I kind of feel like he stays because
I got 2 stays in the chat.
I think he could be an early. He could be a first. It could be a first round exit. I could see him being a first round exit. I don't see him being a play-in. I don't think they're fraud sus. I think they're a first round exit at best.
Okay. All right. So I think for now Dallas would stay. Next, Miami Heat. I think no one has their early round exit.
And just remember, early round exit means either first or second round.
Yeah, these are early. You know what? Let me.
We'll make this better next
Court's
time.
gonna move up.
First or second round exit.
Make the categories a little bit
there you go. Perfect.
more clear.
Court's gonna move up.
Okay. Heat. I think they can stay.
I think
Hawks.
all of those stay.
You gotta move up.
Hawks.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay. The Jazz. I think. I'd say they're
put 'em
frauds.
in, yeah. I still think you move them up.
I mean,
sorry,
frauds like what? They're not going to be in the top 5 in the West.
And meaning they're gonna really be disappointed.
Okay, but Chubbs, let me ask you a question. Yes, I agree with you what you're saying, but they are making the playoffs, correct?
Yes.
What round do you think they're going out?
You think they're going out first round?
First or second round? This is how we have to handle the fraud sus cut.
Just the fact that you're thinking so long about it.
You know that they're going to the playoffs.
You know that's a good team.
Yeah.
So move them to first or second round exit.
Okay, look, they're a good team, but at the same time, we've seen this postseason Terrence Mann, Reggie Jackson, and Paul George attack Rudy Gobert at the paint.
All of y'all
yes, but you
Rudy.
know they're making the playoffs.
You guys all hate Rudy.
I'm
in the Discord chat.
You know what?
These guys hate Rudy.
They are making the playoffs.
They hate.
They are
Rudy,
making them.
bro.
They are making them.
They are
Rudy
making
shouldn't have got Defensive Player of the Year. I agree, but come on,
okay.
guys.
Blazers. Are we agreeing they stay in or they move up or move down?
Let's put them on pause and move to the last 3.
Yeah, I'd say they
put
stay.
them on pause for a minute.
Yeah, we just don't know what's going to happen with them.
76ers,
They got to go up.
Yeah, they are either a second round exit or conference final contender.
Something like that.
Because you don't know if they're going to make a move.
They finished top 4 in the East for sure.
We know they're making the playoffs.
They finished top 4 in the East. Any question about that? That they finished top 4 in the East?
That's what I'm saying. They're either making second round exit.
So they're definitely second round team. They're going to the second round.
Yeah, I would put them there for sure.
All right, Clippers.
Some of y'all thinking conference final. Some of you guys are thinking.
No, the chat voted on that already. I thought the chat voted on that.
The chat has
spoken on it. Okay.
The chat has spoken
on that.
Even though we know they're higher.
Yeah, that voted on
that.
All
right. There's the most controversial one, the Warriors. What's the debate on this?
I'm saying play-in.
Play-in.
Did the chat vote on that? What's the vote on the chat?
I don't know.
Did you check the vote on that?
100 votes. Let's see.
34 for play-in, 36 for conference finals. You guys are high. Suspect fraud for 31%. Go with play-in because we know they're not.
The chat voted play-in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go play-in. Okay. Now play-in. I think any disagreements? I think we all agree this is a solid thing for playing.
Do we want to just leave Tricky Nicky alone down there with the Detroit?
I think we leave Tricky Nicky alone there.
Sorry, Trick.
I think you got to put the Golden State as conference final contenders, guys.
No, we're not going with that.
But I mean,
hold on.
Here's the thing.
Chat is right,
but if you guys are gonna ask Chat and Chat has them as conference finals, then you gotta honor what Chat said.
No. This time I'm overriding
the Chat voted play-in.
The Chat voted conference finals. 37%.
The Chat, I think, is
high
for that.
104 votes.
They're high.
Hold on. I see 37% play-in.
37% play-in?
No, it says.
Oh wait, I see 36% conference finals. Should I end the poll now? Should I end the?
No, wait, it just changed. It just dropped a percent.
It just changed.
Yeah, let it marinate real quick. Let it marinate.
Let it marinate. Let it marinate.
Let it marinate real quick.
I just want Chat to know I'm with y'all, man.
Oh, stop it.
Because why does it keep changing?
It's disrespectful to say they're a play-in, though.
No, why? Because they were playing last year, and we don't know.
But adding Clay notches him up from that playing position.
Hey, Clay could go out and hurt his other. Clay could go in.
He said, "Stop the vote."
Stop the count. Stop the count. Stop the count.
Hey, Stop the count. Agrees with me. Aaron Berhane's like,
Arthur,
"Come on, Saint, shaking my head, like, come on."
Saint, you can't.
I'm just saying,
Chat,
dude.
Man.
I'm just
you
saying.
can't override Chat though.
Oh, I think if conference finals, come on.
We're here because
I love Chat, but conference finals is a little.
I love the Splash Bros, man. I like the Splash Bros.
First round, if
put them in the play-in, but
put them in first or second round exit.
Yeah, I think that's more appropriate.
That's more realistic.
If you're a fan of basketball, like you just gotta watch the Splash Bros play. Like, how you not want to watch them play? Like,
I don't think we're gonna see the same Splash Bros we've seen
You think it's gonna be the same Splash Bros?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know what
the
that
Brick
chat
Bros.
is.
You're gonna hit some shots, but
I don't know.
think
Steph
it's gonna
hasn't
be
gotten worse. He hasn't.
The Brick Brothers.
Steph
You think it's gonna be the
hasn't,
Brick
but
Brothers?
I don't think Clay's gonna be moving around like he used to.
We'll see what happens.
No, I don't think. Yeah, I
He'll
don't
be
think it's gonna be
alright.
like the same play.
Grizzlies.
As long as that man can shoot, that's all I need.
There.
As long as he can
Wizards,
shoot that three.
agree. Pacers, we can agree.
Yeah.
Wizards, we can agree. Playing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Somebody
Okay,
said Wash Bros.
Trash. I don't think no one can debate here. What the Cavs?
Does anybody think that somebody doesn't belong in trash? That's in trash right now. That's good to know. Does anybody think
You could argue the Pelicans, but the West is so tough. The West is way too tough.
Yeah, you
It's
could-
just
you
not-
definitely could argue the Pelicans.
If you had to pick one team out of trash to move up, who would it be?
Toronto. Maybe
some people have
Toronto.
Raptors playing?
Nah,
Wizards
Toronto's
frauds,
not enough. They're not enough.
No.
Kings playing.
They lost Lowry, and so it's just.
There doesn't
Van
seem
The
to be a
Pistons. The Pistons are in
consensus,
trash, right?
They're in
Well,
tricky
no,
Nicky.
we're
Okay,
tricky
we'll
Nicky.
remove the tricky Nicky and just put Knicks and Pistons in correct order, but for jokes.
So are we calling?
Everybody's saying Pelicans. Everybody's saying Pelicans.
Yeah, I would say the Pels, but
the Pels could potentially go.
I've
for
seen a bunch
play-in.
of
they
Pelicans.
lost. They
The
lost
chat.
a good playmaker in Lonzo Ball.
They did.
The chat
added
is really
Devontae
spamming
Graham.
Pelicans. They're
They
spamming
they did
Pelicans.
Devontae Graham.
Funny shit.
Yeah, everybody.
But-
I say you could move Pels up. Just move
All
Pels
right,
up. and
let's
they'll
okay.
just make
Just
a-
okay. Okay.
The most I've seen.
Tricky
is
Nicky, don't you do that, bro.
Put the Pistons back in trash,
Yeah,
and
put
then
Pistons
the
in
real
trash.
question is
Told y'all.
the Knicks.
The Knicks are playing first round.
Trash.
Exit.
First round
exit.
trash. Trash.
No, okay. Knicks are
Can we have
first.
a trash first round? Like make another one below
Somebody
first
said
round. but just
Zion
call
the
it
Lion.
Trash first round.
Zion.
Trash
Y'all really
first
believe in the
round?
Pels? Y'all really think the Pels could do that?
I don't
Knicks
know,
are
man.
Lonzo.
Like
exit.
they got it all. The Pels got it all wrong last year. I don't even know if
They got
can
worse.
turn it
They
around
got
like
worse
that.
to me in the offseason. They got worse.
Yeah,
to
they
me in the
lost
offseason.
Lonzo. They lost Steven Adams.
It's killing me.
But
to see
I
the
really-
Lakers out there
I don't
with
know
us.
why I thought this, but maybe Minnesota could squeak in a play-in.
No.
The
No,
Timberwolves?
not even with
on,
Towns.
on paper, you got D'Lo, Cat, Anthony Edwards, but I don't think that's enough.
And Pat Bev.
But at the same time, if you have the Pels, which I don't,
That's why I brought up.
Yeah.
That's why I brought it up because I feel like you're going to get one of those random border teams, like the Pels, like the Timberwolves.
Oh, he said they got Devontae
somebody-
Graham and Valanciunas. That's supposed to be their
Yeah.
upgrade.
oh, okay, yeah, no, that
That might be.
I'm just saying. Might
be a little- okay.
There's that borderline. There's
All right,
that
I see why.
borderline.
Okay, I can see why they're putting the Pels in the play-in. I can
Yeah,
see
Swaggy's
saying
saying also Timberwolves are healthy then playing. He's saying if they're healthy.
What?
I mean that.
I don't see that.
I'm just saying you
I mean,
have
you
to.
do
You
have
have to
Cat.
expect one of these trash.
On paper,
teams
on paper they
is
look
going to be-
okay, but it's still the West. It's not like
But-
we're in the East. It's still the West, bro.
but you could say the same for the Pelicans.
Yeah.
We've seen
But what
how
were the Pelicans
we've seen
last year?
talent-
In the play-in.
They were like squeaked out up like a game short of the play-in. It looked like
Weren't they in the play? Oh,
I thought they made the
play.
play-in. Maybe not. Maybe it was Morant. That's John Morant's team.
it was Grizzlies. Yeah,
Yeah, it was the Grizz.
We know the Clippers. Technically, somebody just said the Clippers need to move up. We know.
Yeah,
but
the
we were
Clippers should
kind
be
of
contenders.
we're as Age said, the chat spoke, so we're leaving him in the frauds.
yeah.
Yeah.
The chat has spoken. We
The
got
chat has spoken, guys. They
chat has
voted
spoken.
50% that Clippers are fraud. So they got.
Also,
they,
and
they,
the- and
they're
this-
in the
I can end
Bucks
the,
boat right now.
I can end the Warriors. Should I end the Warriors poll?
It's
Yeah, you can.
It's
Where they at?
37 playing.
It's 37 playing.
Is winning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's playing ending. So
Yeah, you could
Wow.
End the poll. End the Warriors poll.
Wow.
yeah, end it right now.
Bro,
Look,
some of the
Saint likes
comments.
that.
Nah, here's the
Saint
crazy
likes
thing.
that.
Some of these comments went at me for saying they frauds, but then they look at the plan and they think that's okay. All right, bet. You see that logo. Now you see this logo next to these, and that. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. No, they,
All right, read the results for the Warriors, man.
Okay.
Playing 37%, conference finals
if the
35%.
Warriors do stay healthy, they're a first round exit. Or in my opinion, I don't know how people are saying conference final contender. That's just
Look, the chat has
That's
spoken.
too much.
The chat.
I believe in the
see
Splash
first
Brothers,
or
bro.
Second round.
Yeah, they just believe in those brothers, man.
I'm not
Splash
believing
Brothers,
that
bro.
much, dude. That's too much.
I mean, you think about those 2 years, the Splash Brothers was like amazing. They did have like a really good. They need like they had the surrounding like bench. They had a good bench those years. Those 2 years. Was it 2 years? 3 years? Well, they have KD. I'm gonna cancel the KD year. I'm just talking about when they were before KD came. They had a great bench, and I don't know about the bench.
That was many years ago now.
Yeah,
so,
KD did great bench.
AJ, do we want to do just throw out some questions? We're about the 2
Yeah,
hour
we're
mark.
gonna wrap it up. What was it? 2 hours? Damn, we're 2 hours already.
Yeah.
Yo, time went fast with this chart, yo.
It was
We be having fun in here.
Yeah.
Hey, if you have any questions, just do @Saint and we'll answer a few questions before we.
Oh, by the way, did everybody see Clax working on his floater with my boy James? Did y'all see that?
Yes, we saw.
Oh, Clax, man.
Clax showed love to the channel, bro. He showed love to the
showing love to you, AJ.
Yeah, he showed love. Shout
out
out
Clax, man.
Shout out Clax, man.
Yeah.
I DM'd him, bro, but he didn't answer me.
Okay, Swaggy Zay. Okay.
AJ's been getting a little bit. AJ's been getting some love from people on Twitter and other thing, and we're hoping it leads to a significant net person of some.
I feel like Clax probably like 2 X. They wouldn't come up here, but I feel like the person who would be like maybe like Dayron or Bruce Brown or something like that. Like those guys would probably come up here.
Yeah, man. Why not, man? Boy,
who knows, man? But shout out Clax, though, yo.
Dude, if Claxton came up here, I don't think AJ would be able to speak. He'd be like,
"Woo!" I would be
like wide-eyed.
I would be so hype. You know how hype I'll be? Classic come up here. Nah, that'd be crazy.
And then AJ would probably be like, "Hey, Saint, remember that time you said Clax couldn't start?" That's probably what he would say.
Yeah. I'd be like,
he'd probably say some shit like that. Yeah.
What's crazy is like,
you know, he wants you traded. He's trying to get you sent to like anywhere, like to the Kings or something.
Finna say also Clax. That's crazy.
When I made that post, my phone was literally about to die. I was like on 3%. I made that post and I was gonna tell you know how you put a post up and be like, yo, tag them, see if they see it. So I tagged his name and then literally like no one tagged him yet. Like no one said it in the comments. It was like literally as soon as I posted the video, I just see Claxton commented. I'm like, what the heck? So I was like shocked. Yeah, I was like, whoa. But yeah,
what's up, big boy?
Ron Cortez says Nick is my cousin.
Prove
it.
Nick is my cousin.
Prove it. Get him on here.
Yeah, I will be starstruck. Anybody on the Nets, I'll probably be starstruck.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the rookies, though.
Pretty much.
Not really.
No, dude. Even if I'm sorry,
even the rookies. I'll be like even the rookies.
Anybody on the Nets, you're right. Even the rookies.
I'm gonna be like, no way. Like, come on.
Yeah, you're right.
No way.
I can say that. I'm like I said, starstruck, and then being excited is different. Starstruck is like KD comes up here. That's starstruck. KD, Kyrie, Harden come up on the show.
Some of us might cry if KD or Hart. Like I can imagine KD.
So
like Julian for sure would
KD.
cry. Like if Kyrie came on, Julian would cry.
Like
you would pass
KD
out.
Come
for
up on,
KD.
I would probably pass out. I'll pass out.
Harden, I would just be like, yo. Like I wouldn't be able to.
I'm wearing a 7 shirt and I have KD jersey on my wall.
Yeah.
AJ would be taking a sea breeze vacation in Dubai. If one of our stars would come up to the chat.
Somebody would scream like a girl. I know they would. Somebody would.
If my boy Harden would have pulled up, man, that's when it gets official.
Yeah. Woo. Somebody said helping create. Next gonna cry when KD gets hurt. Oh my goodness. Here we go, Tricky Nicky. Bam!
I'm telling you, I think the Lakers
time him out.
So I haven't been paying attention to the @Saint.
Time him out. Isaac, time him out.
The first thing that Swaggy just said was @Saint. Unpopular opinion: Pacers better than Bulls.
We don't know. We don't know what the Bulls are going to give us.
I feel like the Pacers are. People forget about TJ Warren, bro. He's all right, bro. But you think about the Bulls, what do you think? I'm thinking Zach LaVine, DeMar. Who else is on the Bulls now?
The Hornets are trash? I thought the Hornets was trash.
No, they're not. No, they ain't playing.
I got the Hornets as trash, guys. So
what?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people agree with me. Man.
Oh,
wow. Now Hornets
Are they
is
playing?
playing.
Where are they playing? They were playing last year, right?
Yeah, they're on the play-in.
Who did they lose to? I forgot.
They lost to the Wizards, I believe.
When you lose to
No,
the
either
Wizards,
the Pacers or the Wizards. No, it was the
It was
Pacers.
the
I
Wizards.
think. It was the Pacers. It was the Pacers. Because it was Celtics, Wizards, and then Pacers, Hornets, something like that.
All right, can I stop sharing the thing?
Yeah,
here,
you can stop.
There? All right.
You can stop sharing it.
you getting any questions, Saint?
I'm scrolling down. So far it's just swaggy. Nobody. St. Pacers weren't as healthy, and they made a play in last year. Yeah, I mean, you could make the case. I mean,
somebody said TJ Warren a walking emergency room.
He got a point.
Up to say. That's hilarious.
That's crazy. That is insane.
Yeah, if you got any questions at Saint.
Yeah, I like the Pacers. Like I said, Karras, Miles Turner, and they're always up there, and they're always like a 4 seed every year. They're like a sneaky 4 or 5 seed. Like I don't know how they do it. Sometimes I'll be like, how are the Pacers a 4 or 5 seed right now?
Well, look, Nate McMillan, he was a good coach for them.
And when you're a good team, like that teamwork, being a good team is.
So now that they got everybody coming back, it's like
I'm not feeling that new coach they got either. Yeah, he's
Oh, Carlisle, is it Rick Carlisle, right?
Oh no, the one they had before last season, not Carlisle. It's an upgrade, but the coach they had before, after they let go of Nate, he was not.
Oh yeah, it was some random guy. I forgot about it.
Yeah, some random Mazuga, some random ass name. But
yeah, somebody said Caruso on the Bulls.
Carlisle was a good pickup for them.
Caruso's not going to do nothing. Sorry.
Another swag gem right there.
Caruso need to stay off the weed.
Oh, here's a good question. Here's a good question. And then I'll go back to Aaron Brahim. Do you think we could be a top 10 defensive team next year?
Nah.
No.
Oh.
Top 15, but top 10.
Top 15. I already been said top 15.
Only in 15. I could wish we were a top 10 defensive team.
Not a top 10 defensive team.
If we were a top 10 defensive team, you could just give us the trophy right
you could just hand us.
You could just literally say, we've decided to forego the following season.
I still think we just outscore everybody by about 15 points a night. It should be our average.
Top 15 defense is good. That's good.
That's a solid. It's good enough to win a championship.
Like 15 to 18 in that range.
Yeah, something like that.
We're top 10 or top
it'll be
12.
Enough
if we're 12 defense, if we're at 12 defense, that's legit. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, top 10 is like holding teams to 100. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
we're giving up like 110, 115 points. Yeah. We're gonna score 15 more points.
Although I do think that number is going to shrink. I know a lot of people are still tripping, me included, on the power forward center setup, right? Like still not 100% being sold on it. But I do think we are going to be better. I think with the guys that we picked up, the Brahim, I always screw his name up, the Johnson, like I do think all around the rest of the team is going to rebound better and play better D, which I do believe is going to cut down on those points. Like I think we are going to be surprised in that area.
I've said it in Discord a lot. The reason we get out rebounded a lot though is because we don't miss as many shots as our opponents do. So like our opponents miss more, so they get more chances at offensive rebounds. We have high percentage, high efficiency shooters, so we tend to have less offensive rebounds to grab.
But I think we're going to be grabbing more of those this year.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I think we're cutting down on. I think we're cutting down on our second chance points giving to other teams. I really do.
I do hope so.
I do. Yeah, I hopefully, but I
better be better with all the defensive moves that
I'm saying, yeah.
We better be. We got Bembry and James Johnson, all these defensive guys. Javon Carter. We better be better defensively.
Here's a couple rapid fire questions. We'll just make them quick. Kyrie stat prediction this upcoming offseason by Aaron Brahim.
He'll have the same thing as last year.
Kyrie, I say 22 and 6 assists. That's what I'm gonna say for Kyrie.
I'm gonna go with 26 points at least a game.
Do you think we'll see the same efficiency?
Actually, yeah. I'm up that to 25.
Similar stat line. Yeah, like 25, 6 assists.
I'm going with 26, not 22. I don't know who said 20.
I think I'll do 25 because Kyrie's a shooting guard.
Yeah,
you know how Kyrie is.
Definitely 25. 25, I'd say.
I think James is the one that's going to be at around 25.
We're going to go into the rapid fire questions. So we're going to boom. Saint, do you think the big three will load manage at the beginning of the season? I do not. I think they're going to have fun. If they're all healthy, they're going to battle.
They're going to ball.
Close to midway of the season, you might start seeing more load management.
It depends
on how we have 12 back-to-backs, though.
Yeah. Well, but I also heard we had less. We had less. I heard we got a very.
We have less back-to-backs.
Yeah,
we have less.
We don't have no 5 games and 7 nights anymore.
I got one prediction.
We got a very nice gift from the NBA.
Here's the one prediction I do have about our season in terms of the load management. If we're not going for some kind of record season, we'll load manage. But if we are going for some kind of record, then we won't load manage. Just putting that out there now. Do
you think so? Back-to-backs is who's resting? You think anybody's resting? Well, I know Blake will probably rest, but who else?
Blake rest. I think KD.
I bet you Kyrie's going to rest.
Kyrie
and Kai play less minutes.
I feel like Kyrie
James is an Iron Man, so he's just going to
I feel like James is going to be that guy to play every game, I feel like.
Yeah, James is an Iron Man.
KD can do that too, but do you think KD will rest back-to-backs?
Not everyone. Like I said, it depends on where the back-to-backs end up. Like if we're late in the season doing back-to-backs and we're chasing some kind of record, everybody's playing.
But I hate to say this too, though, but KD and Harden always want to be in there.
Yeah, they want to ball.
Kyrie is situational.
Yeah. Kyrie wants the ball too, but he's fragile.
But what I mean by that is Kyrie does have other stuff. Kyrie has already made it known that during this, basketball is not the most important thing in the world. So I do think he's more apt to take time when he wants it for something special.
I don't think that happens this year, though.
Oh, I do.
I don't think
I don't see it any
different.
different.
I think this year he's focused personally.
And I also think, don't forget, if we don't know if we are going to have Ramadan Kyrie again. So, if we do, he'll be resting from time to time.
Ramadan Kyrie.
I'm just saying. I'm
okay with Kyrie taking a small break.
I don't think we're going to have a lot of rest this year from Kyrie.
As long as he don't disappear for a month again, then I'm okay. As long as he just disappears. If he don't disappear for a month again.
I mean, I get it. If you're having a baby, it's fasting time. I don't mind him resting, taking off. Just don't leave and not say anything. That's all I can.
Because there's literally a point in the season where I posted missing Kyrie. Have you seen him? I posted that on Instagram. I was like, where is this guy? He was literally gone. He didn't say nothing to anybody. He was just I'm out.
Nope.
Yeah, y'all got to start giving Kyrie a little bit more love.
Listen, we know Kyrie, dude,
he's going to be
but
playing.
You can't change the narrative, though. You cannot, Kyrie built a narrative about either being injured or taking time off. That's just who he is. It doesn't mean he's a crappy player.
Before last year, when did he take time off?
Oh, he's done it all the time, bro.
When?
Well, he's been injured. He's been injured last year.
No, I didn't say injured. Saint said
yes, he has taken. I can't give you an exact date time. I know you like to put people on the spot, but
not because you say
dude has taken a few days off.
Accurate.
Oh God, here we go.
You know I'm not going to just let you stay.
Yeah, okay. let's not bring up how inaccurate about Claxton you are. We'll not get into
that. I'll leave.
Yeah, let's not do that. All right.
Those who are
y'all got to join up for the Discord to get that stuff.
This man
is paying y'all.
We go in.
Join the Discord. Is paying.
Claxton's age might be on Claxton's payroll.
Somebody said Kyrie needs to be held accountable. I
agree.
Yeah. He does miss a lot of games though.
Yeah, he does.
There hasn't been a season where
I'm not saying that.
Sign up for the Discord.
I'm just
there
saying,
hasn't been one season where Kyrie's played every game yet in his whole
career. That's all I'm saying.
There hasn't been one. KD has a couple of Harden's played literally every game. There hasn't been a season where Kyrie's played every single game.
I just want you playing. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I'm saying I'm cool if he takes a break, I'm cool. But as long as you just don't disappear for a month and not say nothing. Say something to him. Say something or just he disappeared for a month.
That only happened once though. That's why I said we can't expect that to be the usual thing.
2 more questions here. One, because I threw it up there. I think it was Aaron Brahim. I can't remember. He asked if anybody was going to be an MVP on our team. I think just because we have big three that they're not going to give it to us.
I got James Harden for MVP. I said it.
I know
James
you do,
Harden.
but
I don't think they're going to give one to us. KD has to play amazing for him to get through it. KD or Harden has to play amazing. I don't think they're going to do it though.
Carried the whole team. and then went on to win the Olympic gold, and they didn't give it to him. So
one thing, because y'all all did your favorite Harden moments, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to do my favorite Harden moment.
What's your favorite Harden moment?
It was when he had Giannis while he was on one leg and Shannon was coming for the double team and he was like, nah. That was my favorite moment. He was like, nah, get out of here. I got this dude Dolo. And he bricked up a little fadeaway midi. He faded on a guy with one leg. He's a bum.
That's a fire Harden moment. I forgot about that. That was a fire Harden moment.
That was fire Harden.
I think this is a great question to end the question segment. Yep. Whether he plays good or not during the regular season, do you think Harris will still be a net after trade deadline?
Yep.
Yes. Unfortunately,
it depends on what the package is.
Yeah, we don't talk enough about Harris because he's gonna be getting we don't know where they're gonna do with Harris because
some people think he's gonna be a starter. Some people think he's off the bench. He's gonna get time, but we don't know where he's
gonna play good though. Time. You know, he's gonna shoot well. It's weird that, like I said, when the pressure's on, is you can't really simulate pressure in a season because the season you don't feel it's a regular season, you know.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think it's going to be a season with Harris because of the playoff dismal performance that every time the guy has a
think it's going to affect
game
him
once in a blue? No. What I mean though is it's like, are we going to have a year of Harris plays a bunch of good games and then all of a sudden he has one bad game and then it's going to be everybody's sus. Oh my God, he's terrible. Trade him. Are we going to have that for a full season, or are people going to say, okay, hey, he's playing good? Or is it just going to be every time he misses a shot in the game, even if he has 20 points or 15 points, they're going to be like trade?
It's going to be if he has games where he's really, really bad, the Nets are going to call him out. Nets Nation's going to call him out.
Yeah,
it's going to be bad. Yeah,
I'll agree with that
because he, like I said, he drew that attention now because of his playoff performance. Like now, like I feel like everybody in the world, even if you're not a Nets fan, everybody in the world knows like, yo, Joe Harris, he choked. Everybody in the world knows it now. People didn't know who Joe Harris was before, like the worldwide, the Bucks series. But now, like that put Joe Harris on the map. Like, who is this guy, Joe Harris?
I think people knew
3-point shooting and stuff like that.
I think he started to creep in because he did win the 3-point challenge when we still had a subpar team.
Yeah,
like he was on his way up, but I think like he was getting a lot of play and his percentage, and they were starting to put his name up against.
I don't think he's ever been on the world stage like that. Well,
no, I don't. Not at that level. Not at that level. Like he's had playoff experience. He's definitely played, in the NBA, so he has that experience. But that level with that pressure, no.
Yeah, he's never been on the world stage
anything like that.
Yeah. But hopefully he does good. Hopefully he, like I said.
It's not said people knew Harris when he beat Curry in the 3-point contest. They knew that, I think that honestly is like a good and a bad thing for him. Good thing, it got him $17 million a year.
Yeah.
Bad thing is it put a whole lot of expectations on him on a big 3 team, being that 3-point specialist.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden have to now come in and do that. So
and be
I will
the
say
guy.
that.
Yeah.
I think people didn't really get to see Joe Harris, watch him actually play. Like they like, oh, he can shoot, but nobody really seen him play. So.
He's a good spot up shooter, man. He's supposed to be good at his job, but he's not a number 2 option. And if you make him a number 2 option, like Saint says, it's just too much pressure for him at this point.
And who knows? Hopefully, I mean, listen, I'll always go to the whatchamacallit, the positive side and say hopefully last year was the wake-up call for him, and hopefully it changes either, because I think we've said it before, just like in any sports, players get put on the biggest stage and they either perform or they don't. And then what happens to the dudes that don't perform, either they're never the same and they always struggle from that what's that word I'm looking for? They struggle for the pressure and they never turn back to their former selves and they just kind of wither away, or they buckle down and they learn from it. Hopefully that happens to Harris because of his ability to shoot. I would love for that guy with his 3-point ability to be able to turn it around in the playoffs next year and say, hey, I'm supposed to be here. I mean, it can't hurt us if you have.
You know what Joe Harris needs to get better at? that I feel like could open up his game is shooting off the dribble. If he learns how to shoot off the dribble, like he would be really like just like how Clay is. Clay can shoot just like Joe, but what makes Clay so crazy is Clay can shoot off the dribble too. Clay can do crossover pull up, or let's say pump fake. Somebody jumps in the air, you drive, then somebody steps up, pull up. That's it. You know what I mean? That's what Joe has to learn. Like Joe doesn't have that. He doesn't have no pull up jumper or pull up. You know, he needs to learn how to shoot off the dribble. You can't just come off and shoot. Like you got to be able to come off the dribble and shoot. You know, I feel like that will make him better. You know, but
that's facts.
But go into your last words. We'll get out of here. It's almost 2
RK, what you got? Let RK go, then AJ go.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
I think RK's been. We haven't let him talk too much.
Nah, it's all right.
Yeah, get your shit off, bro. Oh, see what you want to say and all that.
Shout out.
I just want to say thank you guys. Obviously, shout out London from London, of course.
London, big up London,
shout
man.
Out to London.
A lot of vibes, man. And, it's 3 a.m. over here, so I'm absolutely shattered. But I thought I'll come on the stream, just show some love, you know. Obviously, next time.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, next time I'll come in earlier so I can kind of get into the conversation because I came a bit late, so I didn't want to interrupt you guys. But it's good shit, bro. Definitely come the next.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out everybody from London, man.
Yeah, shout out AJ as well. You're doing your thing. I see you with the Claxton.
I appreciate you, man.
Chubbs, Sage, Saint. Big love to you guys, man.
All right,
shout out to you, bro.
I'll see you on the Discord, brother.
Yes, sir. Man. Discord life.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
But nice, I appreciate you all.
All right, bro.
Later. All right, Age, you're up, bro.
Well, man, shout out Nets Nation. Harden MVP 2022. Happy birthday to my boy, The Beard. Shout out AJ, Chubbs, and Saint, all in New York. And I'm out from the desert, man. Peace. See y'all in the Discord.
I'll see you in the Discord, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Go ahead, Chubbs.
Happy birthday to the bearded one. Like I said, the real King James. Shout out to him. Hopefully he plays wonderful, beyond expectations this season. Next thing, one last thing. Shout out to my YouTube channel, the 7 Spades. It's a gaming channel with me and my friends. We started.
Put that on the screen.
A month ago.
He didn't give me the deets on that. Next time we're gonna have it set up. He might have something.
On the banner. Put it on the banner. What's it called?
7 Spades.
7 Spades.
Yeah, follow that. Subscribe to 7 Spades, y'all. And
click that link. We do range from horror video game play, first person shooters. A lot of we have a lot playing with that channel. I'm gonna drop the channel link. I'm gonna drop the channel link in the.
Okay, there it is. 7 Spades. Subscribe to 7 Spades, y'all.
That down. Hold on.
This weekend we're putting together our Twitch channel. That's gonna be something we're gonna be throwing out. We've been talking about it, but I got 11 days of vacation, so that's something I'm gonna be.
We definitely gonna that Twitch channel. We gonna handle that.
We're gonna have some fun with that.
We gonna have some good fun with that.
Same thing with AJ here. Follow him on Twitter at Nets Kingdom AJ on Nets Kingdom AJ on Twitter.
Yeah.
And on Instagram, Nets Kingdom 711. And if you want to follow me on Twitter,
follow Saint on Twitter, y'all. Saint
Net One. I'm just more of a retweeter. I like to do that.
Nah, you be saying a little stuff. I'm looking at your tweets, bro.
I think I'm too old for the Instagram game, and Twitter is more my speed. So
Saint's tweets be interesting, bro. You got a little stuff. You got a little stuff in here. You do the quote tweets. You do the quote tweets.
Yeah,
like you quote you quote like Billy Reinhardt and be like, "Hey, this is not."
And I got a couple. I think one guy retweeted, and then a couple of those guys they commented, or that's good. It makes me. I'm working on it.
That's daily retweeted you though.
That's true. That's true. I'm a little slow on that on social media, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Did you give your last words, Chubbs, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna just share I'm sharing the YouTube channel on screen if they can follow.
My cat's bugging again.
Oh, did you pin it?
Yeah, I put it on.
Put it in the chat and I'll just pin it. I can't even see that.
I put it in the chat. You can find it.
My cat's in the background.
You did? You put the link?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it again.
Yeah, Discord's fun in there. We've been doing crazy shit again.
Yeah, make sure you guys get on Discord, yo. On the Discord. Go ahead, Saint.
Hey, I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm hoping. I don't think Marks is done. I kind of believe in what he said that like this is the roster is a movable thing. I think something's going to come. I honestly think DDJ is going to be that last two-way deal. I just think he's too good to let go compared to Isaiah, unless that Contender guy comes out and just blows people away, and we're like, holy crap, we need him on the team. My other question, I don't know if anybody answered though, was can we sign DDJ to something else to keep him in the G League?
Oh man,
and keep him with us.
Well, we could outright sign him to the Long Island.
Well, how do we sign Alizé?
Alizé got
he's on a non-guaranteed.
So do we give him something similar to DDJ?
That's a possibility, right?
That's we
don't have the roster spot right now unless we waive somebody.
So I'm excited to see there because I don't know. I mean, if at this point, I think it's time for DJ to go, and if DJ goes, that opens up a whole new avenue of what's coming. What's the move? What's the reasoning? Do you have somebody like waiting in the wings? Is it going to be Isaiah? Is that Contender guy or DDJ going to take his spot? Like, so I'm excited. I'm getting a little antsy because it's still a good month away.
Yeah.
From preseason basketball, but like I'm more and more I think about the offseason and the pickups of the draft and everything. Like I'm happier with the offseason than I was to begin with. So I don't know. I'm just excited. So not really much more to say than that. Is just stay tuned because as soon as anything pops, we're going to be back on here talking about it. I still think we're going to have something a month and a half almost for Marks.
Thanks to Chubb's chart. Like I said, it would have been.
Yeah, that was fire. I mean, that was a great.
Like I said, it was. I didn't think we were going to go this long, but I guess we had so much.
I didn't think the tier list would take that long, but damn it.
Yeah. No, it was good. That was good, bro.
Yeah, like I said, this is a dead zone, so it's going to be a lot of Nets news in the future. I don't know about right now, but like I said, this is the dead zone of the NBA. Everybody is just working out, off-season workouts, and I don't think you're going to see any crazy moves, you know.
Well, I'd say the next stream will probably be something on Twitch. Definitely something on Twitch.
Yeah, stay tuned there because we're going to be on Twitch. Yeah. Like I said, Twitch is we're going to do. It's just not about Nets. It's about everything. Twitch is going to be lit. Like different topics. You know, whatever y'all want to do on Twitch, y'all gonna control the Twitch because I'm not gonna be.
Yeah. hopefully Julian gets cleared to play when the Twitch comes around. He's finally
Julian won't be on the Twitch.
Yeah, he's finally being upgraded to 5-on-5 contact. He'll officially make his debut when the Twitch comes around. Hopefully,
Julian will be on Twitch.
We need Julian back in here. Definitely. He's a missing piece.
I'm gonna shout out everybody that's in the chat. I'm gonna shout out these people before we go. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. Shout out Barry Garrix. What's good, bro? Ron Forteza, Tricky Nicky. Tricky Nicky's still in here. Swaggy Zay, my guy Swaggy Zay. What's up, Isaac? Oh, my moderator is Isaac. Appreciate you, Isaac. CWE Best Eyes. Shout out Justin Luckett. Marcus Messiah. Yo, Cakes Boo. Hey, Cakes Boo. ATL Hawks basketball. Shout out you, bro. He was a surprise to come up here, but hey, shout out to him. Who else was in here? And Raheem, Nosh, Star 26. Shout out Age and RK for coming up here. Again, appreciate you guys, man. Somebody said my email is Isaac. Oh, okay. Oh, Isaac, yeah. Well, just talk to me and just DM me, Isaac. I don't know why'd you put his email there. All right, Isaac. All right, well.
We gonna end the show with a little more happy birthday to Harden.
Happy birthday to Harden.
Happy birthday to Harden.
All right, y'all.
That's how we're going out. Brooklyn way, little Jersey swag.
We go hard.